Good evening, everyone! Hope you've all been well. Welcome back to another Tuesday evening. We're going to be playing some Super Mario 64 hacks tonight. Maybe plural, I don't know. It really depends on just how long, different things take. The plan is to check out this one called Peach's Other Castle, where the original version has 27 stars, and it was brought to my attention not long before stream that there's apparently an updated 1.1 version that may add even more stuff. That gives us a general idea, I suppose, though, of just what we're looking for, 30-ish stars. And then if we wrap that up, we have Project Autumn 9X and Stardust 64, each with 32 stars. Which we'll also check out again. Not sure exactly we'll be 100%ing any of these. One of them said something about like you gotta really know your Mario 64 if you want to get it all. I consider myself more like intermediate Mario 64. It's after all that B3313 unabandoned we played. And unfortunately, I was going to check out some of that new B3313 integer limit demo, which they said kind of works on console, but I couldn't get it to work. So none of that today. But yeah, hope you're all ready for some Mario 64. Hope you've all been well. It's been a week since we've streamed. Hope everyone had a good one and appreciate you all stopping by tonight. Hi there, Fennec, with the hydrate as well over on the Twitch side. Thank you so much. I'll be sure to get to that. We got Softest Cat. Hello. Our princess really is in another castle. Yeah, so how this works, we'll see. Hopefully the game explains just what's going on. These hacks were advertised to me as also incorporating like beta elements and such, because we all love that, of course, after playing B3313 and getting a big load of that. So hopefully these are good in that regard as well. But yeah, Fennec had a great day. Hope that you did too. We got loot. Andrew 64 hack. Let's go find another castle. Yeah, let's do it. Mario gets fired from Best Buy. You gotta know what that's all about. Everyone always asks about that one when they see the list here. We checked it out way back, and it's a Kaizo hack. It is a Kaizo hack. If we're looking for a way to fill in like a few minutes, we'll probably check that one out. Maybe I'll do better at it now compared to a couple of years ago when I wasn't as good at Mario 64. But watch. We haven't played it for a week, so or I guess last week we didn't really play any Mario 64 either. Last week was all about Zelda. Have we all recovered from the direct that blew our faces off exactly 1 week ago today? Hopefully you're all hanging in there. Oh god. Oh no! It just decided to start crusting all of a sudden. Again, like, I know the solution to that now, but like, computer, why? Like, I was not even touching the computer when that just happened. But I know that if I go into my sound settings here, go into my speaker properties, and then if I either turn on or off the hardware acceleration on the audio, or like audio enhancements. Like, I'm going to press apply right now and it should fix. Like, isn't that crazy? I hope it fixed. I think it sounds like it fixed. Oh boy. You're still excited about thumb wrestling, Fennec? I mean, that's true. I'm going to lose so much sleep until that comes out. I mean, it's cool that they're introducing new things, but like for that to be the thing that they focus on when we're all at like the edge of our seats for new stuff. I mean, I guess that was technically new, but like new non-thumb wrestling stuff. I don't know, Nintendo. I don't know what you're thinking. Oh, is it still kind of crusting a bit? Okay, well, let's just stop the music. That's enough Mario CD for now. We're going to be getting started in just a second here. As long as everything sounds good, gameplay-wise, be sure to let me know should there be any adjustments needed in that regard. But hi, Big Phil. You're a Mario 64 super player. We need to beat the special world of Mario 64 so that it will tell us that. But I appreciate that, Phil. Thank you again. Phil, who recommended that we play B3313 all those months ago now. Almost a year ago. Crazy to think. And if not for that, I'd still not know my backflips from my side flips. So I appreciate that. Softest Cat, thank you. Thank you. B331 compatibility limit. It's weird because like if you go to the romhacking.com page, it says that like it kind of should work with console, but it's not optimized. But that in the future there should be a version that's more optimized for console. So I guess we'll hold out for that. I'm not really much of a demo guy, and some of the things we're checking out today might be demos. So again, we'll get our fill. And I'm thinking that if we wrap all these up this week, or if we do have to finish some next week, then whenever we're done these, I'm getting in the mood for some randomizers. Maybe we'll check out some classic Mario randomizers, the NES, Super NES, even Mario 64. I have no idea what a randomizer looks like in that regard, so maybe we'll have some fun there in the coming weeks. But it really means a lot that you all check out the streams, are hanging out, and hopefully have fun. But let me just confirm everything's looking good. If there's any volume adjustments needed, I think we're okay, because we were playing 64 last time, so it should all be about the same settings. Roll that dice, Softest Cat. Mario 65, here we go. Hi, Real. Hope you're having a great night. I thought you beat it. The Crunch. Yeah, B3313. Yeah, we're done with B3313. Danky Kang. Is there a Donkey Kong 64 randomizer? Because I've said, like, I don't really want to replay Donkey Kong 64. But maybe if it was randomized, that'd be kind of cool. I need to look in, I guess, to what exactly is out there. Donkey Kong 64 ROM hack wise. But all right, everybody. Peach's Other Castle V1.1. Let's jump in.
It's me.
Look at that, like, slow kind of enlargement of the title there. Look at the background graphics scrolling there. Can I still grab his face all over the place? Someone needs to hide a star on, like, the title screen if you recreate a certain thing here. Of course, you can't, like, is there a way to freeze them? Isn't it like if you hold Z, the pieces don't go back? Oh, pressing Z does that. Well, there you go. Well, now he's still. Okay, so he's not moving anymore. I thought there was a way to, like, get the... Oh, yeah, so I'm holding R, and the pieces aren't going back. Here you go, everyone. The true masterpiece you all signed up for today. Let go of that R button, and he's A-okay. Good evening, everyone. Hi, Chance. You've got popcorn for this new hack. Hope it's good. Hope it's good. So far, looking pretty normal. No, like, sad, depressing, spooky file select music. As a kid, I could just spend hours going between, like, the different color screens here. I always thought that was so much fun. But if you want to get to the purple one, you got to go all the way back to yellow. And then you can click here. Can you notice a difference between mono and stereo? Remember back in the day when stereo was like newfound technology here. I wonder if they have Donkey Kong 64 ROM hacks that exist other than the swap anywhere ones. Yeah, see, like that's the one that everyone kind of knows. And that's like not different enough, I think, to make it, check out worthy. But if there's, again, like there has to be a randomizer for Donkey Kong 64. Or is that just like, the biggest project ever to create something like that with such a game? All right, everyone, Mario A, here we go. Just pops right out of that pipe, and the pipe is gone. As a kid, I always wanted to jump back into it before it disappeared. There, it almost looked like we might have had a chance. So he has his normal Mario 64 voice, no beta voice. We got our normal Mario 64 triple jump. We got the moat, looking pretty moaty, as it usually does. Is there something over here? Oh, okay. All right, before we even go anywhere near that castle, where is this path leading us? Pressing start. Got a big old castle secret stars. What is this part of the castle? This is like Princess Peach's secret yacht dock or something. There's a boat. There's an exclamation block with a coin in it. Can you get like 100 coin star in Peach's castle? I think in the original Mario 64, it doesn't normally show you how many coins you've picked up in Peach's castle, or does it? But basically, Peach's castle doesn't normally have 100 coin star or anything like that. Is that a star? It disappeared when we got close to it. It's kind of tiny now. So tiny, it slips between our fingers. This is cool. This place feels slightly different. Yeah, I guess, it's going to look similar while also gradually mixing things up as we move on here. But that was the boat. That was kind of like Mario Sunshine style boat there. Part of Mario Kart 64, that's right. Yeah, like leaving the castle grounds. This is Royal Raceway we're on right now. Big old chasm in the middle of the thing. Is this like where the meteor struck? I guess we'll find out. Yay, no beta voice. Nobody. No love for the beta voice. Hi, Isaac. Hope you're having a great night. Hi, Lucky Bacon. Thank you so much for stopping by. The Mirage Star. Yeah, what was that? Maybe we'll find out as we play more of the game. Let's see what the sign has to say. Lethal lava cavern below. Entrance is prohibited due to extreme temperatures from the council. Who is this council? I thought Princess Peach was a dictatorship here. What she said goes. I've never seen anybody vote in the Mushroom Kingdom. Have you? Well, whatever. I'm jumping down here anyway, even if we lose all our lives instantly. Well, okay, so I see a green block already. Did we just find the green switch palace? It's definitely given that kind of vibe. We got crystals. Can I touch this water? Another. This is definitely giving, like, if you touch it, it will hurt you. Kind of an impression. Is that a red coin? Coin's looking like a little weird, but it is indeed. We once again get that red coin count. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. So, boiling water, not so good. Do we have regenerating health like all of our favorite beta ROM hacks is the question. Oh, it's a little Motos! Oh no, oh no. We don't want anything to do with that guy. Okay, we got all the fly guys apparently attacking me, which is pretty great. I wonder if it's like you're not, maybe you don't come here until you have the green switch? But it's definitely given like the green switch should be hidden around here somewhere kind of vibes. But yeah, good evening everyone. Literally blue lava. I mean, yeah, that, or again, like the water is just so cold, or so cold, so hot that touching it burns us. But like if it was that hot, wouldn't it evaporate? Don't invite Mario to the Japanese onsen. You'll just like jump right out of that thing. I feel like I could probably get this if I maybe triple jumped in like the right spot. Or like, are you gonna throw me? What does Motos do in this hack? So Motos does something like that. Okay, now I know. I was like, there's gotta be more to this than meets the eye. Can I pick you up and destroy you? For how helpful you just were, is the question. Oh, he punched him in the back, knocks him down. But like, does that ever actually change the, oh, he eventually, oh no, that was my money, I guess. Was that my money? So you lose money when you get hurt? What is this, Wario? I also don't know where I ended up now. So I thought I'd kind of hit a dead end, but it looks like maybe the level does continue. There's still hope that maybe we will come across the green switch somewhere. Cool music though. Again, having to take damage to get the red coins is a decision. And I'm seeing the star spawning thing here, but I noticed we're only at 7 out of 8, making me fear that maybe I missed one. But like, what's with this hole? Should I be going down here first? So I feel like if we got the green switch, it'd make traversing this place easier. Speaking of which. I don't like how there's no music. It's kind of scary. I'm sure you all understand I have a severe phobia of hitting switches now, where it used to be one of my favorite pastimes, but these days, I don't know. I don't know if I trust anything, but we have just kind of started, so. As long as it doesn't actually blow up my Nintendo 64 or flash cart. You've just stepped on the metal cap switch. The metal cap makes Mario invincible. Now metal caps will pop out of all the green blocks you find. Would you like to save? Hooray! I don't think I've ever... Oh, look at that! And then we're kind of booted back out. Well, clearly, we'll have to go down there and do that again. And clearly, it was a good thing we didn't listen to this freaking sign from this freaking imaginary council that doesn't even actually exist. Hello, Darth Umi. Super Mario 69. It could be. Is this Princess Peach's 69th castle? We'll never know. But yeah, you can go back up there. Hope you're having a great evening, though. Thanks again for stopping by, Darth Umi. And for everyone, hope you're having a great night. Already getting progress here. So he does like a weird spin in the air sometimes. And it kind of like trips me out. It makes me wonder, am I seeing that right? Let's go up here. Clearly. We're supposed to ascend this waterfall here. I like how there really is like the hole in the ceiling that it looks like we came down from. That's cool. Okay, I'm doing something wrong, it would seem. Maybe I'm not supposed to actually go up the waterfall? Maybe that I can just jump along the crystals. and get up there. We'll have to see. Need to take the blue out of that green switch to make it yellow. No, we don't. It's perfectly fine the way it was. Hi, Super Tom brother. Hope you're having a good night. The princess is in another castle? Yeah, like I guess if she's in this castle somewhere. Princess Peach builds all of her castles looking fairly similar to each other. Yeah, like you see how he does that spin in the air? It's just so strange. So now we can, you know, jump along the bubbling water here. Where did I miss a red coin last time? Unless the coin, you know, it is up that waterfall. I like stand back and have a look. What's at the top up there? I guess we should probably investigate that first, just in case that is where the red coin is hiding. Oh, there it is. There it literally is. Okay, well, that answers that question. Let's go get our red coin star then. You know, in much easier fashion now that we can be invincible throughout. Maybe that means that the Motos guys won't be causing us a whole bunch of pain either. Interestingly, that one doesn't have a red coin up in the sky. But somewhere along here, they were the ones that throw you up. And that looks to be about right here. You. Oh no!
Mamma mia!
That happens so often in ROM hacks. I feel like every single ROM hack we've played, every Mario 64 ROM hack, there has been a moment where I jump and somehow sandwich myself perfectly between a platform and the pain below. All right. This is gonna be one of those things where it was so easy the first time, and now we'll spend half an hour trying to do it again. All right, backflips. That will solve our problems. You have a smooth McGroove acapella version of the Metal Cap song on your MP3 player. Well, there you go. That is the kind of thing. Sounds pretty rad. So over here for number 4, or 5 rather. And then we can go up here. So this is 6 and 7. I'm always missing one somewhere. I may have missed it a little bit back. So does my favorite camera combination work again? Holding R and pressing down C? It does. It does. I gravely missed that during... I think I got everything up here. During Beyond the Cursed Mirror. I'm not sure why that was removed. Because Beyond the Cursed Mirror, like, implemented its own camera system, which is pretty rad, but at the same time, you know, I'd gotten so used to the basic Mario 64 camera through all the B313 and stuff that we played, that it was kind of jarring to not have all the maneuverability I'd become so used to. But alright, that's star number 1. Again, so weird to have a switch already and no stars. But look at that, there's no face on the star. These stars do not stare back at you. Even though in the HUD it still shows that the star has eyes, so I'm not sure what's going on here. Need to spend the exact amount of time needed to overflow the damage counter before the game deducts all your HP. I saw this in a Pinnock video, I think, on his uncommented channel. I have not seen that. That's weird. We got 6 and 7. What is this? This is Lethal Lava Cavern. Does it have like a level number? I'm guessing these are all Castle Secret stars. But okay, now we try, for real, to go up the waterfall. I like how it's just the rule that the metal cap always has to be, like, hidden in a, you know, waterfall cavern. It's just the rule. So maybe, yeah, maybe I don't actually need... So look at how he, like, kind of, you know, yellow Yoshis the floor when you jump. He's very heavy when he's metal, which makes a lot of sense. Okay. But yeah, you're seeing that spin that Mario does in the air sometimes. If I do like a little jump, or like he doesn't do it every time, it's so strange. Like, I'm not sure if that affects the jump in any way or what. Okay, look at that. You can just backflip your way up the crystal caverns here. That's pretty cool. So, okay, progress is being made. And then from here, we get the metal cap. And we can do some of this. And that is star number 2, before we've even been inside the supposed other castle. Spin jumps off this guy. Like, I'm so confused. Every time he spins a bit in the air, I'm just like, why? Like, why? Why does he do that? I did nothing special to make that happen. Like, I guess maybe it's just, you know, a visual kind of thing. Hopefully it doesn't end up messing up our jumps at all throughout the hack. But with that said, 2 stars down, like 25-ish more to go. Let's get into the actual castle now, if I can ever figure out how to get out of the pool here. Looks like there's a little bit of a balcony up there we can check out too. Like, it definitely looks like, you know, there could be something up there. Or it could just be some fancy graphics. So there's a couple of these, like, stars in the water that when you get close, they disappear. Like, they're clearly still there. Maybe we unlock something in the future which allows us to get those. It's not a thing of, like, you know, if we're in the boat they don't disappear, but why is there 2? Why would there be 2 so close to each other? Again, mysteries that may be answered if we actually play the game proper. Hi, Christian. Hope you're having a great night. Thank you so much for stopping by for some Mario 64. Wait, did you just wall jump off of? Oh, yeah. Well, underneath that dock seems to be solid. We do not question the dock physics of Mario 64. Oh, there's a cannon. I was going to say, is there still the cannon that you unlock when you get all the things? Instead, no, there's just a cannon here all the time. Well, that looks like we can probably crash through it. Obviously, you want to, like, aim as high as possible. Can we shoot out into the ocean blue is also a question we must ask. No. Invisible walls aplenty, it would appear. Down there, looks like there's still a door that leads to the basement. Is there a backyard? Like B3313 has, that we can just kind of run around the side of the castle to get to. Then we have to, you know, answer all these questions before we can begin. Oh, there might be something there. There might be. There might be. This castle is currently under maintenance after Bowser's booming arrival. Please do not attempt to cannon to the stained glass. Okay, I had a hunch that might do something. But what about back here? Oh, look at this. Look at this. This isn't how it's supposed to look. And that brings us here, where we get this backyard with, like, the spooky walls that are all kind of crumbling. And then, like, a way to get in there. And then this thing up here that, you know, was made famous by Mario 64 DS. There's just too much to do. I'm getting B3313 vibes all over the place. Is this a real coin? It is a real coin. Can we jump over this wall at all? Is the question we all want to know. Because as a kid, that was like my dream, to go over the wall in the backyard. So instead I had to try and do it in real life, off my swing set, jump over that hedge, into the neighbor's yard. Never normally ended well, but the important thing is that we had fun. But okay, I think it's finally time to do some front yard stuff. I guess we'll shoot at the stained glass since the, you know, the sign Triple Dog dared us to. And then after that, we will finally enter the front door. Sonic Shoes. Princess Peach's other castle looks like she used the same contractors. Well, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, it's easy. Just, like, you know, pay the contractor and say, make me 30 identical castles. Then you're saving on the, you know, person has to design everything. Ooh, just a little low. A little bit higher than that. Do Mario 64 rumors work in real life? Well, if you just, like, sit around and wait till 2049, Luigi will show up at your door and bring you a big pizza pie. That's what I'm doing. Okay. This is giving B3313 vibes, especially because, you know, we actually went in this kind of area in B3313. Oh, what is this? What is this? We got a big ol' hole to fall down. We got a big ol' spooky star on the wall. Do we start with the hole? Do we check some of the side rooms? The door won't budge. Well, that shaves down on the required exploration a little bit. But I do see that there is some stuff going on above the door. That one doesn't seem to be go-throughable. Also getting like Forest Temple, Ocarina of Time room, vibes a little bit too. Okay, in the back rooms, Darth Umi, yes, yes. Here we go. Oh, do we just like fall forever now? Oh! Guys, I'm getting the biggest, you know, feeling of fear. B3313 fear. Something is in front of us that we're going to run towards. Run towards the light, Mario. Oh no. Oh no. What is that? Oh no! Oh no! I can't escape it. I can't. No matter what I play. Did the HUD just disappear as I got closer to it, or was it always gone? I may just be making things up now. Why does the camera insist on like not letting me look at it? I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid. There's nothing you can do to me that hasn't already been done. Push it! Push it, says Fennec. I just want like a good like family photo here. Okay, something like that.
It's me, Mario. Press start to play.
I'm shocked the file is still there. I was expecting it to be gone. R.I.P. Progress. Somehow no. We'll see if he still has his hat. Maybe he doesn't have his hat anymore. I would not be surprised if that broke all sorts of things. 100% completion. Probably no longer possible. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What did we free? Oh no. That's brutal. That is brutal. Well, I guess with that out of the way, Mario's probably like not allowed inside the castle anymore after doing that. Was the stained glass back? Yeah, it's back. That's crazy. That was crazy. I am finally free in that jumble of text. Yeah, like I wonder if that did anything. Or if it was just for the lulz. Again, we may or may not find out at some point. If we had not already checked the backyard, I would wonder if like this was caused by the switch. Anything inside the old star statue? Maybe, maybe not. So we can like stand inside it. Is that a thing in the original game? Maybe. Alright, well we got 2 doors to choose from here. Is one of these gonna be unbudgeable? Well, that's okay. If this door up here doesn't budge, then I think the playthrough's over. Alright! Last one's the charm. Ooh. Oh, no fire. Does that mean we can do something here? It's weird. Why does only one side have fire? Is this like fake fire? No. We got a brick block. We got brick blocks in Mario 64? We got money coming out of them. Do we need to collect money in the castle? Do you think there's like a new 100 coin star here? Will they produce money forever? Will the block eventually go away? It did! After exactly 10 coins. No more brick block. Can we ground pound the brick block and get our cash that way? Well, now we'll never know. Man, I just cannot get on top of it. This is giving spooky vibes though, guys. I'm just holding Z, and this is happening. I love it. True multi-coin block. And yeah, in Mario 64, that's odd. Alright, how do we handle this? Look at this spooky thing in the center. Anything by looking up at the ceiling? This is cool. This is cool. I guess we'll work our way around this way. Alright, welcome back to the Andrew Jumps Into Everything on the Walls show. I know you've been missing this. Me jumping into all the portraits that don't actually do anything. But in here, it looks like an ice level. But then there's like also like hallways we can traverse, and there's a big ba-bong door here. Whoa, this is really giving the old B3313 vibes. It looks like there's no mirror, but there's something solid stopping us there. And of course there's a blue block inside the room with the mirror. Wouldn't have it any other way. Nothing in these portraits, so I guess again we're coming back, unless again one of these is actually not solid, but it looks like it probably wants us to have the vanish cap here. I thought for a second we were entering like a pure black room. And I was not going to be surprised in the slightest based on the vibes this game has already given. This door says a number 1, and because we've already traversed the secret front yard there, we can open up this door. But again, we might be breaking sequence a little bit by doing that, so let's pretend we had not found that. And see what else there is in this initial foyer. Which one was it that I came in through? I think I came in through down there. This is probably going to need more stars to open. We need 18 stars to open that door. That's a pretty hefty number. We need 3 stars to open that door. Or maybe we're starting with that snow level there. It seems like the first kind of place that's available to you. And also, I guess we are going to have to find the vanish cap, maybe even the wing cap somewhere. So it's rather unorthodox, but here we go, starting with... Oh! I didn't realize there was a massive hole in front of that portrait. But it seems to have led us to maybe the ice level anyway, to the peak freezing mountain. Here we go. And like always, let's collect that money. Hi SME64 Plus. How much did I miss? Abel's playing co-op 64 Smash. We have had quite a journey here. That's not good that taking damage causes my money to go fly. That can make it a lot more difficult to get all $100 dues. So let's try not to take too much damage then. Again, like Mario, why did you have to take a page out of Wario's book and drop your cash on impact? Usually though, from like the other ROM hacks we've been playing, there's a lot of extra money around. So we'll cross our fingers that that's the case here. But yeah, we fell down into the big old ice hole. Visibility is not great. And also, I'm guessing that, unlike the very generous Beyond the Cursed Mirror, we are probably back to just dying if we fall down into the abyss. Was that a red coin that just turned into money bags here? And he dropped a red coin after defeating it. That's kind of cool. Can we get an owl come out of the tree to fly me to victory? That could be good. But okay, yeah, I'm going to have to get real good real fast if taking damage means losing money. There's no greater motivator than losing money. Up here, maybe. But the problem is, again, I can't trust anything because it always ends up turning in to that fake out guy. Like, do I trust this one? 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 No, see? Absolutely not. I think the trick is that, like, that coin had a shadow where other coins don't, but maybe they do. Maybe I'm just making things up because I can. There's where the red coin star spawns. Yeah, I'm not so into like the 0 visibility this level has. Like atmospheric, yes. but gameplay-wise, no. And again, I guess I just can't trust anything now. Yeah, see, that one didn't have a shadow. And I see there's like a red coin below me as well, I think? Is this a bad idea? Oh, it's the blue water of pain. Always a good time. We had like these little bullies. Do you think that anything happens? Should we destroy all of them? Maybe, maybe. Can't go supersonic without your coins. Well, that's the thing, right? He's like losing money, Sonic style as well, but at least it's not all of them after one hit. I think the coins are a bit off the ground. They are the money bags. See, I'm gonna have to keep my eyes peeled as I go around collecting it. But yeah, they're always in the snow levels, because I'm guessing like they're just the enemy set that snow levels use includes that guy. Oh no! So what happens? You try to bully the ice bullies. You get bullied yourself. But now we can confirm. Like, I guess I can't jump into this portrait. No, it's all about that big hole down there. So maybe like later episodes, chapters, missions, whatever you wish to call them, may like not be as stormy. There's always that possibility. Also, I like how the coin just went through this wall. Can I like also phase into the secret wall? It looks like Mario's kind of trying to. But I guess it was not so intentional. The wall hit detection is kind of broken. Over here, yeah. Oh, so here's where those bullies were. So I literally went back to the beginning of the level last time. The red coins are bigger than the yellow coins, which is kind of like visually weird to see. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Off the edge. Off the edge. You aren't going to be pushing me around much longer. And then one more. And like, you have to do this, because when you see three of them together, you always got to wonder if there's a prize for destroying them. But unfortunately, all it was for the satisfaction of destroying them. What is the food that gets you muted on stream? Probably bananas. Oh, spam. There you go. There you go. We are all about the puns here. That guy, I don't think there's like any way to destroy. Is this going to be a big pile of money? It was exactly 1 money. This guy here will let us float a little, but I don't think there's anywhere we really need to float to at the moment. But alright, let's actually get that cash. Get that 100 coin star. And then we don't need to worry about it anymore. I can take as many hits as I like. Jump over here. There's that. Here's the red coin that was actually Mr. Fake. I love that he drops the red coin. Like, that's actually really cool. I guess in this universe, money transcends all physical barriers. Just phases through walls. Why not? Any pennies that you drop are instantly going to go through the floor. Never seeing that again. Over here, it's like another like single coin. It's so weird to break open a box and get 1 money. Okay, and I can jump across here. I think this is the fake one, right? Yes. And the money like really spreads. Here's a tree. And there's a red coin down there. So I guess we'll grab that. Gets us halfway to our goal. Look at that. That's not so nice. And there's another one there. But there's like more over here too. Again, with the limited visibility, little tough to tell exactly where it is the game wants you to go, but it looks like this was a good idea. We got a red coin, kind of hiding off the edge there. Second red coin already out of like the 2 levels we've played, where they're hidden kind of sneaky over the sides of edges. So you really got to keep your eyes peeled for what you might be missing in this hack, is the impression I'm getting. Hi TNPIR! First I've caught in a while. Happy day after Monday, sir. Well, thank you so much. Hope you're also having a great day after Monday. Hack has been, oh my gosh, I was not expecting sudden Peach's secret slide here. Oh no! Okay, it still counts as the same level though. Hopefully there are still enough coins in here to get a big ol' 100 coin prize. Look at there's like sparkles inside that box though. Do I gotta touch that? Yes! Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure these guys are like invincible. But I hope you're having a good one, TMPIR. Thank you so much for watching. And B-Whip. Sup, man? You know what I want? These classic levels reimagined in 2D. Well, there you go. 2D Mario, 3D Mario. I'm a fan of it all. Look how there's like kind of like a hole in the floor, but it's just like a graphical anomaly. Do I need to defeat all of you? I like how I knocked him from one platform to the next. This music is from somewhere. Like, I remember this music. It may be like Mario RPG. There we go. Getting 1 coin out of a question mark block. Mario 64 is weird, but like Mario 1 and 3 and World, 1 coin isn't uncommon out of block. That's so true. That's so true. We should make a 3rd, 4th floor Super Mario 64 mod, and it would have Eternal Fort from B2313. Again, just like make that castle like 50 floors. That's what we all want. The more floors, the better. Okay, better get serious here. Okay, sure. Welcome to my floor. Okay, I'm just defeating them all like in case it matters. Look at that money up there. Oh no, it fell down. We are getting close to 100 coins. Again, I did not actually mean to like come into this side area, so we kind of just have to hope that there's enough money in here for me to get 100 still. But if we have to break open like 5 of these blocks, then that would indicate we still have quite a bit to explore, so we should be good. 10 to go, like 2 to go after this. Anything in here? Can I touch that? I feel like I'm probably not supposed to touch that. Here's a little more money. Like a weird cage. Getting 100 coins didn't give us a star. Well, now we know anyway. Gave us a life. Can I like fall into this? Can I teleport if I stand in the middle of it? What is with the weird pipe-shaped cage? Strange. Otherwise, looks like we're just looking for more of these blocks. Unfortunately, I guess, you know, we're gonna have to collect all the red coins again. Oh my god! I did not see that there was a big hole. I figured even if I missed, I'm gonna bounce off the blue lava and like, you know, be okay. Apparently not. But now that we know we don't have to worry about 100 coins, that makes our romp through the level a little different. So let's not worry about the yellow and focus on the red here. And that will be my goal. Now that we know there's like a weird slide that leads to a weird creepy cave, we will pass on that for now and focus on what we got out here. This may be the end of the game, but it's not the end of the fun. It's a V64 Plus. Just like in B2313, fun is infinite. Red coins, question mark blocks, no stars achieved, right? Oh no, okay, don't go off the edge. That may make like the red coin permanently inaccessible. Yeah, we've been, you know, jumping around a lot. We got those first 2 stars out of Green Switch Palace land. And it's been like non-stop shenanigans since. We gotta boost our progress meter back up here. But we're learning about the game. We're learning that there's no 100 coin stars apparently. We're learning that there's a lot of instant death apparently. We're learning that the game is kind of cursed, but we wouldn't have it any other way. But yeah, that's like 6. And then I went to the left here, which led me into Spookville. So let's continue up Mount Splashmore, and perhaps that's where we'll find 2 more red didgeridoos. Like over here. So now I don't have to feel so bad about losing money when I take hits in dumb ways. Because we don't need money anyway. Again, it's nice that red coins have like further draw distance than everything else. So you can have a bit of a look around and see if you're missing anything. And this is suspicious over here. If I climb up the tree, oh, there you go. It's like there has to be something on this island here. That leaves one left. We've already seen where it spawns, though. It's like way back there. Oh my gosh. I will fall for that every time. Guaranteed. What is that twirl thing? You and I both wondering all about that. Sometimes when you do just an ordinary jump, he twirls for some reason. I don't know why. And I'm always afraid it's gonna like mess us up somehow. So far it seems to just be like graphical. I don't really think it affects the jump in any way. But yeah, like exactly why he does it, I could not tell you. Just being fancy, I suppose.
Here we go!
And there you go, finally. Another star, almost an hour in, and that takes us up to 3. And back into the hole we go. So interesting kind of like, you know, star select screen here. 8 freezy reds, but to the peak. Now we don't have to worry about yellow coins. Don't have to worry about red coins. It's all about pure platforming. Just like that. Thankfully we got lots of lives at some point too. Obviously because of all those coins we collected. In the original Mario 64 it's weird because you get an extra life for every 50 coins you have on you after beating the level. Where, you know, we all know in Mario games it's supposed to be 100 coins for a 1-up. So they kind of brought that back in this hack, I guess. Absolute platform. You're going to see more platforms here than anywhere else, I guarantee it. Okay, is this a dude? Okay, that's a real one. That's the fake one, I think, yeah. Where do we go from here? We go over here. Yeah, not around there. Maybe I was supposed to go up here. I'm lost. Probably. Over here? Yes. Maybe. Yes. But it's the kind of the same thing we've done already, just this time after getting all red coins, we're not doubling back. And then we go here, and it looks like we're going to be using the cannon to help ourselves get to the peak of the big old mountain here. I wonder if this game patches the thing where you can't select a star after 214 billion frames. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, Mario 64 has a couple of those things where like after so many frames things break. The entrance to Dire Docks, that floating platform in Bowser and the Fire Sea, lots of funky stuff going on. Where am I aiming? Like, am I supposed to aim where this coin is? Is that what that means? Oh! Oh! There's like a whole other half of the level up here, apparently. Well, but I like that there's a little more visibility now at the very least. This is really, though, like a trip to the top of the peak, if I have ever seen one. Am I supposed to go over here? These are weird looking blocks. I can break this block, maybe. Yes. 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 But was that the star we were supposed to get? My guess is probably not. I think the floating platform was an emulator inaccuracy on the Wii Virtual Console. Oh, okay. So still, that was number 3. That was star in the ice cube. Looks like we're climbing to that peak one more time. This is like, you are really gonna be sick and tired of climbing that peak. By the time you've collected all the stars in this level. And it's like, it's not my fault. I just keep kind of getting sidetracked along the way. But that's very, you know, Mario 64-ish. Where everybody gets the Chain Chomp star before going and beating up on King Babam. So like, why they thought that made any sense is number 6, I don't know. I guess like if it's your first time playing Mario 64, you might not connect that. I'm supposed to pound this thing into the ground. And they figured that you'd have to play a little before you really got a grasp of the controls. Because the first time I ever played Mario 64 was on the old demo unit at Toys R Us, where like, you know, you'd be playing for like 10 minutes and then it would automatically reset, so you weren't hogging the whole thing. And I didn't even realize there was a Z button on the bottom of the controller for like, you know, days worth of playing at Toys R Us. Because who thinks to look at the bottom of the controller for a button? That's absurd. Took you ages to figure out how to get the Chain Chomp star when you first played Mario 64. Well, no, I mean, there you go. Exactly. I mean, you were probably at least a little ahead of me, knowing that there was a Z button down there. It's like I couldn't read, I couldn't do anything back when this came out, except play Mario. Anything, what is this? It's like a random spot of nothing. Yeah, all of the yellow coins really like don't mean as much when there's no requirement to collect them all for a prize. But alright, up the boardwalk we go. Someday we'll actually get to the peak of this thing. Snowball's going over this way. Looks like kind of a big old dead end. I can jump on you, float over you. Oh, wow, I did not expect the snowball to come down from the side there. Somehow we dodged it. There's a lot of like weird wall detection issues we found so far. Like what's the point of this? Anything? Maybe not. Nice of them to make a, you know, a nice walking path for us to get to the top here. And at the very top, I'm guessing we're just about there, we gotta climb up Whomp's Fortress from the looks of it. And is that the peak? Is this like certifiably the highest we can go? Or is it gonna be like, no, that wasn't the peak of the mountain. That was like just before the peak of the mountain. Enjoyed climbing it again. I'm just trying to like get a little bit of a look at if this goes any higher. Can I bounce on you? Maybe. Like it's weird they wouldn't have you go like right to the peak, but I guess this is satisfactory enough. And there we go. Is this absolute peak Softest Cat? I hope so. I hope you're all having a great night. Thanks again for watching, everyone. After doing B3213 and Beyond the Cursed Mirror, Andrew can speedrun up towers/mountains. If there's one thing I've learned, hopefully it's how to get up a slope in Mario 64. 5 boxes for a star. Haven't the foggiest of where we may find something like that. But that's star number 4. And I'm assuming there's going to be like, you know, 2 more after that. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I wonder where like the remaining 2 stars are hiding in this winter wonderland here. The star Mario was butt bumping was the statue. What was that? Okay, let's get back up here. So at least we don't have to climb all the way to the absolute peak this time. This time, we just kind of got to go back to that weird hill we were going down and go collect 5 magic boxes this time, which should give us our prize. Maybe inside that you know, that cave with the boxes, there was something else we could have done to get a couple more stars. I suppose we'll find out momentarily as we head on down there. And it's nice that they put the sparkles there so you can at least see exactly what it is that you're collecting. In the original Mario 64 though, it's like you just break the box and it counts. But in this game, it's like you gotta touch the sparkles or you've wasted your time. Hopefully I don't forget any of the ones we got previously. I think we're pretty good though, that's 2. I think we were at 3 when we met our unfortunate end. So there should be a 3rd one around here somewhere. Maybe that one? Oh no, here we go. I was gonna say, I could swear that before I jumped, we had 3. So that's 3. And then the 4th one. Weather looks miserable. Hi, Conway Twitty. This has been a pretty funky hack so far. And yes, the snow level has, you know, definitely not the greatest weather. But it looks like we're, you know, wrapping up Snowland here. We'll see if the other levels are just as spooky. I hope you're having a great evening. Making some homemade toast with homemade bread. Oh my gosh, homemade bread. That is the stuff of dreams right there. Hope you're having a good homemade toast with homemade bread. Thank you so much for checking out the stream while enjoying such a meal. There's the star. Okay, but the problem is, like, where are the other stars in this level? I don't, like there's that weird thing there. Maybe we have to come back and that will do something now? Every time it makes that sound effect. I'm like, I didn't press any C buttons, really. What's star number 5 gonna be? Or maybe these levels only have like 4 stars. Cave party with the chilies.
Let's go.
So maybe I was onto something when I was on my destructive chili, endeavor back then. I just did not destroy enough of them. So alright, chilies, prepare for complete annihilation, as suggested by the level name there. Unfortunately, don't got a choice in the matter. That's a great sound. Yeah, it's definitely kind of funky every time we beat the level. Getting that zooming sound. But back into the cave we go. Hopefully it's not like we also have to defeat the ones outside the cave. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what it wants. Like, it just wants us to destroy all these dudes. So that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Can he come down here? Maybe not. He did like that one time, but I think maybe I pushed him off. It's 4. Chill the chilies. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, they fall into the freezing water. So why exactly that is a problem for them is anybody's guess. I mean, I'm guessing there's like a few more over here I could have done. This spot is still weird. Like, this has got to mean something. But at the moment, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Were there more chilies on this half of the level? I can get a 1-up. Always good. But where's the other chilies? There they are. There they are. Lots of chilies over here. Okay. If we defeat all these guys and nothing happens, then I'll be worried. But this is giving me, a good feeling about what we're supposed to be doing. All right, I did the first 4 so nicely. Let's have you guys go just as smooth. There we go. 2 more. You can long jump into them? That's pretty awesome. Actually, that might have immediately backfired. Just 1 more. I'm not going to let the last one get me. And is that what, like, is there a star going to come out of that weird pipe thing? No. So whatever the 6th star is, either it has to do with that pipe thing or the pipe thing is meaningless. Chilling at the chili. Chilling at chilies? There we go. I've had chilies before. Chilies is good. Water that's so cold it kinetically burns Mario. Could happen. Could happen. Do I hear a Super Mario Bros. Inspired underground theme? Yeah, it definitely has like something going on there. I thought maybe it was like Mario RPG inspired. Chief Chili's Battle Freezing Mountain. What does that mean? Like, that would make you think there's gonna be like a big every time. I will do it. I mean, where did the coin come from? I guess I had like 1 coin. That implies there's a big boss battle chili somewhere. But where? Like, now that I have every other star, can I go inside that pipe thing? Is that what that means? Because I feel like we've explored pretty thoroughly, and we did not see any boss. Unless I'm forgetting, in which case, please feel free to refresh my memory. But that's my first thought, I guess, is now that we're doing star number 6, let's go check out that weird pipe thing 1 more time. And if it's nothing, then I'm going to assume that we just missed it somewhere. So what's everyone thinking so far? I got to admit oh yeah, look at that! Look at that! I was right! I was right. So maybe every level's like that, where the 6th mission is going to be a boss, and you got to beat like the other ones first. The Yellow Switch Palace was amazing. Okay, so it looks like we're starting with the mini ones maybe, and then we'll have to fight the big dude. Thankfully we have practice in this regard already. I knew that pipe-shaped thing had to mean something. All right, thank goodness. Amazing. There we go. I knew it wasn't going to be that simple. Who dares intrude our residence, bullying my fellow Chili's mustache boy? It's quite typical for a trespasser like you. Grumble, grumble. What is this? Give him the beefsteak from Zelda here. I shall make you pay a valuable price for your brutishness. You now reap what you have sown, for harvest season has begun. This guy is very, very poetic. All right, Edgar Allan Snow. Did he just run off the edge himself? Okay. So maybe you don't touch him. Because I think that I touched him and like it was bad news. Oh no, there's those little dudes. Interesting. Well, that was 3 for him. Like, should I defeat the little guys? Or should I just keep worrying about the big guy? Is the question. Maybe I have to defeat the little guys again. Oh! And unfortunately, like, you can't re-pick up the money that falls in. But okay, I guess that did it. Arr, foiled and boiled again. You've proven yourself to be tougher than let on. We should have you ran out of the penguin population. Boy, hey. Now it's something I could serve you. Take this shiny little morsel. It's what you were after. No, take it as a trophy. Now leave, the fallen shall rise, and the risen shall prosper till we meet again. So of course, okay, yeah, please do not destroy me now. Oh, they're gone. Is that a big star too? That's pretty funky. That was awesome. But as we all know, Mario 64 is just the tale of Mario beating up on innocent creatures for personal gain. And it seems like that was the case once again. A grand star. That was cool. No, he has the extra lives, so he keeps running off with the edge and coming back and beating too. It's not the Chief Chili, it's just the Big Chili. Chief Chili has a mustache. Feels very B33 something, Vince Cool. Hi, Vince Cool. Hope you're having a great night. Thanks for stopping by for some Mario 64 craziness here. Hope you enjoy. His baby, says Chance. No more. We took care of those guys. What was in here again? Oh yeah, the mirror, the big old mirror. Still no sign of the blue Switch Palace. I'm sure that will show up in the near future. If it's in this, version at all, I guess it's possible it'll be somewhere. Oh, this is a different room. Okay, I was gonna say, like, is this a door that leads back to the main room? No, this is different. Oh, I thought that was gonna be a fake on the wall. But there you go. Riding Hoot through the sky. Is that the owl? Bob-omb Islands. Okay, level 2, everyone. Or was this level 1? I mean, I guess once we leave, we can see exactly how they're listed officially. But this is pretty cool. It's like Bob-omb Battlefield, but everything's floating. Instead of just one part of it floating. We have Mario 64 mod with 1,000 stars. It's called B3313. Oh my gosh, we love our B3313 here. Bad guys are legally required to give you one big monologue before they actually perish. Stop this cat. It definitely seems like there is some sort of rule in that regard. Here's that weird tipping platform that's used once at the top of Womp's Fortress. But as a kid, I never made the connection that you could kick that thing down. I thought you had to use the owl to get up to some of those islands. That's right, I don't even need to collect money. Yellow money is meaningless to me. As long as getting game over doesn't, like, zap our progress or something. Mario Land 2 style. You never know. But otherwise, I think it's the red money we'll put our focus on here. Hiya! I mean, is this hack inspired by B3313? It sure looks a lot like it in a good way. So yes, this hack definitely has some B3313 inspiration, some beta inspiration. We've already seen the yellow switch. And yeah, I think that it definitely took some inspiration from B3313 in that regard. I'm shocked we still have our hat, if I'm being completely honest. But thankfully, Mario's completely intact. Let's get you out of here. Did you hear him kind of like beeping as he was about to implode? See a red coin we have to grab on top of the bullet bill launcher. Like, where do I want to jump to that from? Should I jump to it from here? Is a long jump or a triple jump preferred? I went with the long jump and it paid off. Hey, it's Chain Chomp with, once again, a red coin kind of hiding back there. I don't see a big old cage, though, for him to break with his big old face. Maybe we'll free him just for fun, just for some lulz. There it goes, apparently. Bye-bye, Chain Chomp. Good luck out there in the scary, scary world. Oh, that was cool. Did he always do reuse dragon uppercut, or is that something because of the yellow switch chance? I'm pretty sure he was doing that even before we hit the yellow switch. So I think he was doing that in the green switch palace level. Oh, this is like tall grass. I bet there's a red coin hidden in the middle of this somewhere. No? Maybe if I stand in the middle? No? It's a little surprising, but here we have another big red. There's a pipe. That gives like boss level vibes though. Like if I go in there, there's probably no coming back. Have I collected everything that there is to collect in the normal verse here? There is an exclamation mark block that I never hit. We may have to investigate. You can of course run around the posts to get some extra money, but as we've established, there's no 100 coin star. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm just looking for red coins. In Yoshi's Island, sometimes you gotta, you know, pound those stakes down. And like there's a red coin hidden inside. I don't think Mario 64 ever really did that though. Yeah, that beeping before they blow up is really, really interesting. And anything behind this place here? Can I use silly? Oh no! I thought that might happen, but I'm like, I'll be fine. Silly kicks have never failed me before. Well, there's a first time for everything. I guess I should have just gone in the pipe. And again, considering that's... so yeah, our coins don't go back down to 0 all the time. Except I could swear they were at one point. But I guess that's why that does that. That was silly stuff, this cat. Thankfully, not too much to make up. I just don't understand the pipe. It's like, why is the level broken into 2 like that? It's kinda strange. But let's get the red coins for real this time. We had 6 before, and it seems like that may be the extent to which they exist in this part of the level. Assuming I'm not missing anything, like hanging over the edge perhaps, but it's not looking like it. The coin count resets when you select a star, so if you're just like a couple coins away from getting a life, when you get booted back to the main castle map, you can kind of conjure a few together and try and get an extra life that way. That's cool. Now we know. So that's 3. Don't gotta free him this time. There's probably like a very specific way that if you free him, he crashes into something and you get a star that way, but maybe not. So 4 red coins. Again, there should be 2 more somewhere, and then we'll explore that pipe. Because there's gotta be more to the level than it looks like then. That's only 5. Where am I missing 1 more? I did have 6, right? I'm pretty sure I had 6. Maybe, was there a red coin inside of this block? Or any block? Bob-omb Battlefield has been broken into pieces in the sky. Well, I mean, like, why does Bob-omb Battlefield have that floating island to begin with? Maybe that was just the beginning, and then all of it eventually started floating in the air. Nope, no other red coin? Maybe I did only have 5 before we met our fate. Our untimely fate there. Or am I missing 1 over here somewhere? Like, it just feels like there should be something behind this, but I'm kind of just being silly, clearly. Fever Dream, Bob-omb Battlefield. Funny because I have been sick with fever for the last 3 days. Very fitting. Well, I hope you feel better. Nothing fun about that, but I'm glad you. It's always good to look for the upside. And again, thank you so much for watching too. Hope you feel better soon. Am I still in the same map, just higher up? Oh, that's how it works. That's how it works. So there's 6. I see 7 over here. Look at how simple it could have been last time had I not so sillily jumped off of the edge. Was there a block or something I could have hit? I guess I can always push this. Oh, there's 1 more red coin over there. There you go. And what is that? Oh! Oh! Okay. Well, there you go. Who's there? Who woke me up? It's still daylight. I should be sleeping inside my Yoshi egg. Hey, as long as I'm awake, why not take a short flight with me? Press and hold A. Yeah, I'll take you wherever you must go. As long as my wings will hold out, watch my shadow and grab on. I don't think like he ever lets go, right? Like you can float with him forever until you let go of the A button sort of deal. Whoa, no fall damage? Was that right?
Here we go!
You love the kick bridge, and having several of them is fun, Super Tom Brother. Yeah, super underused thing in the original Mario 64, but cool to see it getting more use here. So that was star number 2. We always got to do them out of order. But now it's time to once again climb high into the sky. I'm guessing I can kind of just cheese this whole thing now that I don't have to go get any of the red coins. It seems like what kind of those boxes are placed there for. There you go. Speedrun strats all over the place. Stars per hour 9 chance. Not bad. Not too bad. So it says that like we should be using this guy to get some height, I guess. It was mentioned to us back in the old B3313 days that your momentum is kept, as you grab onto him, and then reapplied when you let go. So when you grab him, you really want to do so from a standstill, so that when you let go, you drop straight down. As a kid, I never knew that, so I would always go flying when I let go of the A button, and a lot of deaths caused as a result of that. Where am I flying to though? Oh, probably over there. You don't remember this in your Mario 64? Hi, Ma KCC. Hope you're having a great night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Am I losing heights? Again, I don't remember that from the original Mario 64. I always thought you could kind of just like fly forever. Do whatever it was you wanted to do. There's that pipe over there that probably shows up at some point. But yeah, I guess we are losing altitude. Wait a minute, there's another pipe? There's 2 of them? That's kind of odd. So how do I get to the star? Like, can I grab you again? Okay, there you go. Now we make a beeline for it. Mario's just too heavy for an owl. This time though, I think I will have some velocity as I let go. Thankfully, not too big of a deal. But where are the rest of the stars in that level? That didn't seem like there was too much else to do. Getting rid of bad roots. Where's that? Is there like something new that's appeared? That's what the thing you always have to worry about in Mario 64. And I guess that's that whole Act 0, Act 1 thing, which was so prominent in, B3313, is that depending on the mission we choose in this game, sometimes some things might be a little bit different. You know what I'm noticing, like, right off the bat here, though? Yeah, that pipe with the cage texture. So in the last level, what that did was, when we were on the final mission... Okay, I think I'm seeing what's going on here. So there might actually be some other ones down below that weren't there before then. But yeah, that turns into a real pipe for the last mission, and there's actually, like, a boss on the other side. So that may happen here as well. But it looks like we're defeating all the Piranha Men, and I think last time, or usually there's like 5 of them. So like I said, we'll probably have to go back down to the lower zone, where there are also a couple of things of flowers. Like over here. But I was wondering, like, why is this in the middle of nowhere? But yeah, definitely a case of, like, you can't do this on any other mission, from the looks of it. Tree roots or VHS tapes of the Roots TV series. If we're collecting tapes, then it sounds like we're playing some Tony Hawk's Pro Skater here. Come on, Mario, do a 900. Do it. Do it. This is the one time he, like, won't spin ever again. No. Mario's skateboarding days were over before they ever started. Alright, one big old kick. Knock the door down. And what is that, like the 4th one? So this will be number 5, perhaps. Oh, ground pound. You are so cool. And there you go. Not too shabby.
Here we go.
Good guess, though, Chance, that there would be piranha plants with that mission. But what else are we looking at? I noticed in the picture there's like a bomb being launched out of a cannon or something. We haven't seen any of that. Free the chomps. Well, I guess we know where one chomp is that needs to be freed. But will it actually do something this time? It makes it sound like, you know, multiple chomps somewhere. Even though I think we've only seen one. Maybe one's all we have to free. And a prize will be waiting for me. So he flew off the edge, which is great and all. But where is my prize? Nice Vin's cool. Thank you. Up here, is there anything else? Anything new? I love the breakable brick, which always seems to be a multi-coin block. It's still cool though. I remember one thing that I really liked as a kid was that one mini game in Mario Party 3 where there's like the 8 or 9 breakable bricks, and one of them has the mushroom inside. Because that was so mind-blowing because, you know, 3D Mario to that point didn't have your traditional Mario mushroom. It didn't have your traditional Mario breakable bricks. So I love that minigame just for the fact that, like, oh, it feels like classic Mario but in 3D. And then eventually we'd get Mario 3D Land, and like it was all, you know, ever since then things were never the same. Mario Sunshine in, like, you know, Pinta Park or whatever it was called has some breakable bricks. They might also show up in some of the athletic side stages. So I always thought that was neat too. But this is called Free the Chomps. I thought I'd done a pretty good job of that. Where else am I missing? Chain chomps. Maybe we should go get our owl friend, and he can lead us to where there are more chomps. Softest cat. The present. They made us watch Roots in middle school for history. It goes between boring and painful. I can't say I'm too familiar. So after this, we'll be playing Peach's other castle. Hi, Pete Rock 5074. We are going to be playing all of Peach's castles. If Peach, like we were talking about earlier, how, you know, Peach's has a bunch of different castles contracted that she makes. Is that a pipe I haven't been in? Maybe it is. That may lead us to more chain chomps? Perhaps? Yeah, this is new. This is new? I think? Yeah! Oh, yeah. This is definitely... Oh, look at this! Are there more red coins? It looks like we're perhaps on like another red coin hunt. In addition to being on a bit of a chain chomp parade here. The question is always, do you try and get all 3 hits in one? Or do you do 2, let him do a bit of an attack there. Look how much money I just lost. Does it like always take away half your money or something, I wonder? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Oh! Ugh. Alright, Goomba, I need to steal some life from you. Thank you. Yeah, I have no idea where that pipe was. So hopefully, if we do need to revisit this area, it's not too hard to get back to. That was a Koopa Troopa with a red shell that, after landing on, immediately exploded. We got giant Goombas with no mouth. But he is good at giving us money. Alright, where else are we looking here? Probably gotta climb up here for some more chain chomps, maybe? I wonder if the chain chomp in the other room even counts? Or if it's like all about the ones in this room. I'm so good at like overshooting the wood. Oh my gosh. You can do it, Mario. You can do it. Alright, there's gotta be at least one more still. Or not! And here's that weird thing that we saw in the, where did that spawn? That weird thing that we saw in the opening. With like a big arrow at the end. Maybe that's something we have to come back and investigate later. And, oh, that star appeared where this was. There actually aren't any more red coins, perhaps. 12 stars? 12 stars so far. This is hacked to the thing where some things don't appear in the level unless you pick a certain star from the menu, Super Tom Brother. That definitely seemed to be like what was the case with the piranha plants earlier. In terms of this pipe, though, with all the chain chomps in it, I have no idea. Dashing through the air. Again, that's gotta be that ramp. Maybe this will be somehow related to the Red Switch Palace. Maybe going off that ramp will teleport us to a new area where we unlock the Red Switch? You never know. So up here, we'll go get Mr. Owl. But like, where was that pipe, I wonder? Up there, maybe? Over there. Cool. Problem is now I am up too high. So let's give it a second to lower us down a little. I haven't been very good with understanding exactly where I am vertically today. But that went pretty well. And now to the top of this mountain we go, where I'm assuming that ramp is going to be something. In the portrait that we jump into, the picture, the painting, it shows like a bomb being launched off of that. Maybe I have to throw a bomb off of there. Maybe I have to ride a shell off of there. Well, that guy also didn't turn into a shell, so that's great. On top of this is something. 1 coin. Amazing. I guess let's just see what we got. Is there like an island over there with something on it? There is. Can I just like jump off of here and end up there somehow? I feel like I'm missing something. Again, in the picture here, for some reason the bomb is like, here I go. So how do we do that? Yeah, how many coins did I just drop there? It really seems to be like you lose half maybe from a single hit. So Mario confirmed to be twice as strong as Sonic in terms of holding on to his belongings after taking damage. If I can get the triple jump, we'll make it up there for sure. There we go. So what am I missing? What am I missing in that spooky area? It could be like related to something we don't have unlocked yet. That is always the worry. Like come back after you get a certain switch or something. Not that it looks like there's any, you know, cap switch blocks around there though. So I'm not thinking that's what's probably going on. I think I'm just not quite understanding how to launch off of a ramp at this point. Has anybody made an original Xbox port of Mario 64? I mean, Mario 64 and Mario games in general get ported to a lot of crazy consoles. I haven't seen anything like that yet though. You think like the PC port could like then be ported to Xbox or something? Maybe? You never know. So we got these cannonballs here. Can I redirect the cannonball launcher to point towards that ramp? Can I... Like, does something happen if I get view free? Like, they kind of launch off, but they don't really do much beyond that. That would be the perfect spot for Goron Link from Majora's Mask. Yeah, rolling off the side. Any character who rolls. Sonic the Hedgehog could make good use of this. But Mario, which is why I thought like if I could ride a shell or something. But any of the Koopas you hit in this level don't seem to drop a shell. Look at him go. That's what I get. That's what I get. Mario needs money to heal. Are we sure he does? He's not just Wario in disguise. Could be. Could be. Wouldn't that be a twist? Nintendo comes out all these years later and reveals that it was just Wario in Mario 64 all along. Now that's the kind of thing I want to see. Any thoughts though? So like this star, and then it looks like the boss one is probably next. So if we can't figure out this one, I'm not sure exactly what it might want from us. It did make mention on the romhacking.com page about like, you do have to have some insider knowledge for some of this stuff. So maybe I'm missing something. Maybe you have to, you probably have to like backwards long jump off of the ramp. It's probably something like that. We could try. I've never been like the backwards long jump connoisseur, but we can give it one shot. We have 1 life left, plus a 0, I guess. So we're not really in danger of game over yet, but that's maybe what it is. That's probably what it is. Maybe we need the rock mushroom. Oh, that's another good comparison. Yes. But yeah, the way this is like set up, it's making me think like, let's see, how can I? That didn't really work. I'm not getting the feeling that like it even would work, because it's not like the stairs where you kind of get like jammed inside them. Feels like you're missing something. Talking flower. Yeah, where's the talking flower from Mario Wonder to give us a hint here? You heard of Mario 64 hack with Pokeballs to capture enemies? I've not seen that. That sounds crazy. Yeah, am I missing anything else in this level? Like these cannonballs. You'd think like maybe could do something over the edge. We've already fairly, thoroughly experienced that chain chomp is inside the wall. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing. Oh, I was trying to do like a triple jump right off the side, but yeah, backwards long jump from the ramp. Again, from my unexpert attempt there, it didn't look like we could get backwards long jump speed off the ramp. But like it would make sense if that's what this wanted. Like it definitely kind of feels like maybe that's the idea. Like what do you do? Just mash A, right? Like it's not really doing it. What's it called? Dashing through the air. Do I just run? What if I just ran straight forward? No. Looks like they have something called a shoulder dash. You have to try and perform a shoulder dash? I've never heard of the Mario 64 shoulder dash. Does it involve holding like the shoulder button? Where's the wing cap when you need it, Miles Luigi? Exactly. Exactly. Well, I've given this one like all I think I can. Shoulder, like I couldn't even tell you what that might mean. Like side flip into like a something? Like that's a really far island. Whatever this glitch or trick is, it's pretty funky from the looks of it. Like you can see the star on the island there. And the problem is, if we can't get that, then it means we probably also can't fight the boss of this level. But I've given it our all, I think. So, moving on. Press the designated shoulder attack button while in motion or immediately out of a jump to initiate a fast forward moving dash? What? Press the designated shoulder / attack button while in motion or immediately out of a jump. Like, Like out of it jumps, like when you land, press B? But you can't because he's like too busy landing. It's Mario 64 Balderdash. It's nonsense. The chomp directs it to the ramp free. Yeah, I thought that too, but it doesn't seem like it did anything. Hope you're having a great night though, Sirach. Thank you so much for watching some Mario 64 craziness here. But is that really a thing, Chance? But why would it be shoulder button? Like the B button is the attack in Mario 64. We'll come back to that maybe. Look at that! Falling from the sky there. Can I look up to get to the Wing Cap Palace yet? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, okay. Moving on. So, Bob-omb Islands was actually a level that came before Freezing Mountain. So we're already doing things a little bit out of order here. Here's a 3-door. But there's like still more to explore in that other room that had the Bob-omb battlefield in it. What is this all about? This is cool. I really like the vibe in this castle. Princess Peach, you make a good castle. Look at the leaves falling down. That's cool. That is cool. Again, we're not ready for this room yet, but I like it. So back in here, it's like there's that door. There's that door. Then there's also this door that we were just in. And so we did that. There's a bookcase. I'm more suspicious of the bookcases in Mario 64. Like it so easily has something like inside them, behind them. You'll never know. There's a door there. We got a sign here. Did anybody ever read these in the original Mario 64? Accelerate and plow through lands like no other with the shoulder dash? Hold B or L while moving on foot to swiftly move forth with your shoulder. Outward to bash into foes and fragile objects. If you find a good upward ramp, you might even pick up enough speed to shoot sky high. Don't get carried away though and watch your feet. Oh! Oh! So you hold B while I'm running. Oh! So it's like it's not something that was in the original Mario 64, which is why I'm so confused. I'm like, that's a glitch or something I've never heard of. But no, it's like literally shoulder bash because he's bashing around like Wario. Now I understand. Now I understand. Did I have to read that sign first before this unlocked, or was that like something we had from the start? Well, I guess we aren't as stuck as I thought we were. Maybe. We still haven't figured this out for sure yet. You just saw an ad for sunscreen? Well, it is summer. Enjoy it while it's here, because winter lasted like freaking forever. It'll probably be back before you can say tiddlywinks. Mario thinks he's Wario, right? You don't remember ever seeing anything about a shoulder dash. This is a Mario. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And these signs are actually giving you some real help. Yeah, good thing I actually stopped to read that. It would have made a lot more sense if that sign was like in the level beside the ramp, but I guess we'll take what we can get. Do you think I'm above the pipe now? Maybe. That's crazy though. That's crazy. So now I can just kind of like, you know, blast past all of you. So I'm holding B, but like, how am I ever gonna get enough speed off of that ramp from this? Like, it's fast, but like, it's not that fast. Here we go. There you go, apparently. There you go. I'm not gonna ask for the, physics explanation of how that just worked, but I guess we did it. Yahoo! Hi, Firestar. Hope you're having a great night. That was great. And then now, we don't have to worry about leaving it unfinished. Kicking big chucks back on Bob-omb Islands. Okay, so we've seen a couple of pipes, which looks like they could lead to the boss. Why is there seem to be multiple of them, is the question. I wonder if that shoulder dash would have helped with the bullies earlier, or it may have messed us up even more. We'll never know. I'm going to ask for the physics explanation on how that just works. Stop this cat. Hopefully we get the Mario 64 physicist in here who can explain it then. But here we go. Flying high with this guy. Now let's find the pipe that we haven't been in. Like, I think we were in that one already. Is that a new pipe? It might be. So maybe that's why there were 2 pipes. It seemed like there were 2 pipes you couldn't go in. Because like one of them was the chain chomp room, and then there's like this one who's got a big old piranha on top. And like after I defeat you, then can I go in? Or like for some reason, this guy is very strong. Oh, he's the sleeping variety. That's right. That's right. It's been a while since we've had to sneak up on a piranha plant. Maybe I have to fall on him with the owl to not wake him up? I think like if I just touch him while he's asleep, I'll defeat him, right? There you go. I'm like, that's great and all. This is a block I can break, right? Oh, we're doing this again. Ooh. Is that a big Chuckya? It looks like it is. Are you the one that threw me off the edge as I grabbed that star in B3313? I'm King Chuckya, the great lord of all blasting matter. What has brought you onto my turf, plumber? Sworn you'd be pestered about fixing drains and sewer pipes. Why are you seeking me again? Unfinished business? Well, just finding me shan't make you entitled to my shiny token. Fight me again till one of us stumbles down, and perhaps I'll consider bequeathing you this golden trinket. Wow, again, everyone in this game's got quite the vocabulary here. In that case, prepare for one booming brawl, followed by a mashing melee, following by a stupendous special event. So do I just like throw him, or should I throw him off the edge? Yeah, probably just like a normal throw gets the job done. Look at those. We got bombs. I noticed it's like one. Where did he go? All right, we got Bowser waves. So are they just watching? Like they're just there for a bit of flavor? Maybe. So he's watching me again. And eventually he'll just jump again? I like how he's not doing much chucking though. For being a Chuckya, it's kind of just walking around. Is that it? No! Everyone in this hack takes like 50 hits. Okie dokie. I'm watching. I'm watching. No sneak attacks on me today. Okay, maybe he waits for you to stop moving. Simple enough though. Oh god! Oh god! Okay. I thought he was going to grab me. Instead he was just throwing bombs. Again, I think this is a very confused Chuckya. It's like there's confused Chuck in Mario World. This is a confused Chuckya. He's using every move but the one that he's most well known for. Yes, he does wait for you to stop moving. Ouch! Ooh. That's smart. I thought my new technique would have had you smoked surely. Well, you may have stifled me again, but next time I'll guarantee you'll be the one slammed to the soil. That shan't be my problem, however, given that tyrannical thwomp you'll surely struggle with. If you have any of the gall, tell him to tank his temper and fall into a pit. Got it? Ta-ta. And there you go. And even all the spectators exploded. But like, how do I get back over there? Oh, there's the bridge. Another big old star. Chuckyas versus Chuckster. Who would win? Well, at least the Chucksters only throw you when you talk to them. The Chuckyas are usually a little more aggressive, but not that guy. He's like the anti-Chuckya. Is this another level? Oh, here. So here I thought there was 2 levels in this room. And all along, it was just that one. So there you go. 14 stars. Progress is being made. Chuckster for sure been cool. Oh boy. The ones from Sunshine, I mean, they are pretty aggressive. They can really send you for quite the trip. Anything around the corners? Any toads to talk to and get some free rewards? Not seemingly. This is looking really mysterious, though. I do see a Thwomp in there, which was just alluded to, perhaps. Is this Thwomp's fortress? Of course it is. Of course it is. Top of the tower. Okay. Well, that red coin was not that hard to find. Here we got some blocks to hit. Some brick blocks that actually don't have multiple coins in them. Instead, the block beside it has multiple coins. This music is like when you're riding in that ship in Paper Mario. But now it's different. Alright, as always, red coins to start things off. Still can't believe there's no 100 coin star. Not that I'm complaining. It can be fun to get 100 coins, but it can also be annoying. It means that we actually get to focus on the level proper during our first visit, instead of it making it, a cash grab exercise. We got doors. This is giving me like Banjo-Kazooie vibes. Maybe if we get the stop and swap code, that will open. Now this is looking like Mario 64 DS, right? But is there a time limit to go along with that? Yes, there's no clock on screen from what I see. But there is that clicking, implying that there is some sort of countdown. There's the big old green demon there. It's like, this is great and all, but it does not help me. Is that open now? How did that open? What is this? I don't know why the door opened all of a sudden. But I guess we're gonna have a look. I don't have a small key to open this. This is spooky. This is really spooky. Yellow switch, stop this cat. It's given that vibe, isn't it? I will flip if there's another one. Oh no. Looking like a Zelda dungeon. Exactly, exactly. Man, I passed out after getting in from work, so you're late to the stream. But hi, Metal Wario 64. Really appreciate you checking out the stream. Sorry, work sucks, but I really appreciate you stopping by. After getting home. Hope you can enjoy and relax a little bit with some Mario 64 here. Oh, there you go. So we've seen keys before in Mario 64. And it looks like we're once again revisiting that concept. Nothing else seemingly in this room. Can you jump on these guys to like defeat them? Well, apparently you just phased through them. Why not? Again, this is cool though. This is a cool atmosphere in here. I like this. All right. But that's not all. There's more. Is that the boss key? It looked like it could have been. But instead of just the regular old key, we got another locked door. I can push this block. Do I need to though? I'm guessing maybe I have to push it here. So we'll do that. We will humor the game in that regard. Hi Nick Gamer, things are great, thanks. Hope you're also having a good night. If only there was a Bubsy 64. If only, right? How come PlayStation was so lucky as to have a Bubsy game, but not the Nintendo 64? No wonder the PlayStation did better. Don't forget that this Thursday, we're back at Bubsy 3D. So far, it has not been as bad as the rumors would suggest. Is it the best game ever made? No. But is it absolutely unplayable? Also surprisingly, no. So I hope everyone is looking forward to more of that. I actually honestly kind of am. There you go. There you go. And anything else up here? Jumping on top of the block. So like there was nothing really hard about that. It was just kind of like an exercise in patience. Can you push this block for 30 seconds without melting down? And there you go. Couple of Zelda dungeon rooms. And we got a star.
Here we go!
And back into the level we go. What star was that even? So that was only the first one we found. Number 2 seems to usually be the red coins one, which is what I was trying to get before we accidentally ended up in Zelda Land. Like when they give you a red coin immediately after spawning, it kind of makes you want to just find the rest of them and do that. Also inside there is where I think we just got that star. So good that we got that out of the way before thinking that like, oh, you might need the vanish cap or something to get in there. Nope, it all worked out, and I think the third red coin I'd picked up was up here. And then just like that, we're already back to the progress we had before being spirited away to Legend of Zelda Land. Here it looks like number 4. I should probably hit blocks just in case they got anything serious inside. Number 4. This is a secret one up apparently. Anything else in here? Not seemingly. Over there is where the red coin star spawns, and if I walk across that bridge, it might never come back, so I guess I will leave that until I actually need it. They put fences on like the side where you try to land, so it's tough to get up here, but we did it. Here's a thwomp chasing after us. Kind of like defeat you? No! He's just like, oh no! Oh no! Very aggressive. Very, very aggressive. I like it. This is another multi-coin exclamation mark block. Over here, we got like a pool of water with a sign. Is this going to be a hint to like where to get the metal cap? Hidden inside the green block is the amazing metal cap. Wearing it and you won't catch fire or be hurt by enemy attacks. Even the rockiest foes cannot resist its magical powers. But did they finally fix it so that you can take fall damage with the metal cap without you're getting destroyed? Because that would make sense. Can I use this to destroy this guy? Oh! Oh! That was violent. But okay. That's probably like a star. Look at this one, it's like gold. It had a lot of money in it. I like that, I like that. There's probably a star if I beat up on all the mini-me's here. But that's not what we're after just yet. Like there's another one of the red coin star kind of spawner things. So you never really know which one's going to be the red coin one and which one's like for beating up on all the baddies kind of one. Yeah, this has been a great ROM hack so far, Metal Wario. Some really cool stuff. Especially, you know, if you know B3313, then this also, you know, definitely has some things inspired by that. I won't mention what happened at the beginning for anyone who might want to go back and watch. I should probably stop mentioning the earlier portions of this stream. They're very watchable. I would definitely recommend going back and seeing that if you haven't. But very nice. Very, very nice. And I'm guessing we climb all that again and get a star at the top as well. So that's what we'll do. When you thought there would be a star in that block, I thought you were talking about invincibility stars. Oh, there you go. It could have been, but no, I was thinking like the power stars in that different colored block there. It had a lot of money in it. It must have been one of the blocks from Mario Party that shows up sometimes. But here we go, up here, around the bullet bills. The big old spring we know and love. And that made you go really high. And just like that, another star.
Here we go!
So we've seen the blue blocks that we need the vanish cap for. Still no sign though of the blue switch. There is, from what we see from the outside of the castle, maybe a basement? Maybe we'll have to go investigate the moat a little more in case there is more down there. Star Switch's time challenge. We know where this one is. This level, very fancy. I'm enjoying this level. Okay, so I'm gonna step on this, and then where do I run? I don't, oh, across the other bridge. Okay, that's right. There's probably like a shortcut we can take somewhere. I doubt we will get this on our first try, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Okay, I guess it was easier than I gave it credit for. Maybe you have to get lucky and it would have been a star. Not Paper Mario, Mario Party style. I like that. I like that. I like the dark mode star select screen. Easy on the eyes. Yeah, this is really nice. I like this a lot too. Tower bricks hide secrets. Ooh, this could be cool. This could be cool.
Let's go.
Tower bricks hide secrets. Are you talking about like the tower at the very top? Is it where that one up usually is? In the back of Womp's tower? But instead they put the one up down here so that the tower could have like a star inside? Is that what's going on here? Let's go find out. Where is the tower? The tower is a little more up. I'm still guessing I'm gonna have to destroy all those guys with the metal cap for a star. Okay, not there. Not there. I never would have guessed. It was right there.
Here we go.
This level's been just like speeding right by. Big Thwomp's challenge. Have we seen where a pipe is for the boss in this one? I still think we probably have to, defeat them all. Bash the baddies with the metal cap. So that's how we're gonna start. And then maybe we'll come across the boss pipe at some point. Again, unless I'm just like forgetting, and we did see the boss pipe, please feel free to let me know. But my guess is like you want to do something like this. And like maybe even the big ones, I can do it too. Where are the big ones? Like over here? Oh. Okay, it's not working on this guy. I'm out of ideas then. Where else could I take our metal abilities and cause havoc? I should probably also be getting this one up as much as I can, because we are a little low. What else can we do? Here somewhere? Let's climb this to the very top and have a look around. See if maybe we can notice something I've missed, which would not surprise me too much. Like there's this right here. It's kind of a weird part of the tower. Can't like go in the windows, can I? Doesn't seem like it. Can only break thwimps, it seems. Oh, that's so true. That's exactly what they're like. They are like thwimps from Super Mario World. Oh wait, is there a pipe at the top of the tower now? Oh, there is. There literally is. Well, it was a good idea to come up here, I guess. What is this? I'm sure he'll have some massive soliloquy for us. Grr, grumpy I am, using us for pedestal stepping stones, your castle walls. Always treating us like we're just some dirt on the pavement. I think I'll knock you down a peg or two just for fun. What do you say? Do a favor for me and stand still. I'll make this job painless for the both of us. Ready, set, crush. Well, I see question marks that like he's probably supposed to land on, and then something may or may not happen. So he kind of like, jitters in the air, and then he crushes it. So you can kind of get a vibe from he's about to do it. So I'm guessing like I just do all of these and like maybe we win. Oh no! I tried to. I swear I tried to dodge. First death during a boss. I was wondering if it would just send us like outside the boss so we could try again. but not that kind. Oh, whoa. I spoke too soon. I spoke way too soon. I was going to say, you know, it's not like it was that hard to get to the top of this level anyway, but if it, you know, wants to be that nice, I guess we won't complain. Is there more question marks this time? It's like every time you die, it adds another question mark. And it looks like, you know, they're going to disappear. And then it's actually just because they're glitching out. So once he starts rumbling, I can get out of the way. Because it's like set in stone, haha, that's where he's going to land. So like start rumbling, and then I get away from you. I don't have to like stand there until my face is about to be crushed. Oh! No ho ho! I'll have my revenge. Big dud. Just you wait. Oh, I mean, honestly, now that we've been called a dud. Oh, wait, what is this? What is this? Oh. 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 Okay. Well, there you go.
Here we go.
Thwomp didn't learn from Bowser in Mario 3. When you break the floor, it can only be a bad thing for you. And there you go. That is another level all wrapped up. That's Thwomp's Fortress, Bob-omb Islands, Freezing Mountain. I like how we did level 3 before other levels we were supposed to do. I always gotta look at the ceiling. Sometimes that can cause the game to crash, but we'll see, we'll see. So we have 18 stars now for that star door. I think there's still like a whole area over here behind the number 3 door that we haven't even looked at. So I'm guessing we should probably do this before the star door. Some nice butterflies. This room has a nice atmosphere. I like it. We have a portrait of a haunted ship, maybe? And we get a big old boarded up painting. Ooh. Sorry, still nothing here. Well, obviously, we're going to try jumping into that anyway. But first, we'll do this. Zipping through this hack. There's only 27, so 7 left. Again, this is 1.1, where the 27 stars was from 1.0. So depending on how much was added in that additional 0.1, there could still be more, or is this the last level? I guess we'll find out. 5 secrets in the Eel's hideout. Jolly Roger Lake. Oh my gosh. This music is giving like massive B33135 vibes. Oh, if only it was Wet Dry Docks. This is like the most haunting yet beautiful song I've ever heard. Whoa, I am stuck underneath the thing here. Is this a cannon? All your cannons come pre-opened in this hack, which is nice. No flying in the sky though, from from launching out of a cannon. What do you think is good? Something like that. Oh, so close. So close. And then, long jumping into nothing. One of my favorite pastimes for sure. Let's get that star out of the cannon. It's like right there, served to us on a platter. Might as well grab it. What was I, like a little too high last time? We'll try something like that. Oh! There you go.
Here we go.
21. Still somewhere. Like, there's gotta be a blue switch, right? Unless it's like a preview for the future. You never know. Still looking for 5 secrets in the Eel's hideout. Yeah, without there being 100 coin stars, that cuts down on the time as well. I will do that every time. Don't worry. Where are the red coins? We can't start a new level without obsessing over those red goodness. Actually, there was one over here, wasn't there? There was. It's weird, like, having coins on top of blocks in Mario 64. So up here, there's another one. That's 2. 1/4 of the way there. Anything underwater? Classic place to hide things in Mario 64 ROM hacks. I'm guessing that's where the eel probably is. Oh, is that a Bowser's submarine door I spy? And what's that beside it? What the heck is that thing? I am being pulled into a hole in the floor? Maybe? We'll investigate that later. But right now, it's all about that sweet, sweet red money. Like, is that a hole I can go through in there? Maybe, maybe. Peach's Castle Sports Resort. Now I would play that. I want to arm wrestle with Peach. Or no, it's thumb wrestling. Same thing. Same different thing. Over here, more red coins. Very nice. Oh, somehow I grabbed that. That's crazy. That was 5 apparently. Although I'm running out of room for red coins here. Like, where are we missing more? This is going to be number 6. But like 2 more? I feel like we've done a pretty good loop around. We have the floating bombs. Unless like the eel's hideout has a couple hiding. Or the boats. The boats looks to have one on top of it. There's definitely like a current in the water. You can see kind of pulling me around. And there's number 7. SME 64 Plus. Where did I miss that one last time? Kind of hidden behind the mast here. I'm guessing there's just gotta be like one more somewhere. I did not initially see. Maybe we can launch there with the cannon? Oh, or there you go. Like I said, hidden underwater. So let's head over here. And that's number 8 for the red coin star. So here's something I meant to mention earlier. Has YouTube now removed the ability to see how many likes a stream or video has? Like, the big thing, of course, a couple years ago was removing the dislike counter. But I don't know. I feel like sometimes I look now and it doesn't even show how many likes something has anymore. It's so absurd. But, you know, it's also a good time to shill for hit that button if you haven't, please. But I really hope everyone's enjoying the stream. But yeah, like, is it just me or is that a change for everyone now? So we're still looking for the 5 secrets in the eel's hideout here. And I guess that maybe we can just like swim through that hole in the wall. Stars per hour 11 as we've just passed the 2-hour mark. Thanks so much, Chance, for keeping track of that. I can say Mario 64 DS was a really neat port, but I know people like the original 2RC Shaggy. Hope you're having a great night. Yeah, like, I don't see them as like, you gotta pick one over the other. Why am I swimming into what feels like a wall here? I think that they're both really cool. I think that for the portability's sake, of course you can play the original now on the go with the Switch and all that. But back in the day, to be able to play Mario 64 anywhere with Mario 64 DS, this is scary. This is scary. I thought it was great for that. Plus, I loved the extra stars it added in. The playing as other characters, I could like take it or leave it. Because the problem with that, I like how I just like, you know, Terminatored my way through that bomb. Didn't even affect Mario whatsoever. Like, you know, there's only one Switch Palace in Mario 64 DS. Because instead the different abilities come from playing as the different characters. So to me, that's a downgrade. Only one switch to press. And it's not even an exclamation mark switch. It's a question mark switch now. Which is also a downgrade. But I still really like it for what it is. Is there something here? Oh god, oh god. We need health immediately. I do not see any coins around. Mario has been destroyed in the old eel's lair. What kind of lair is this for an eel?
Mamma mia!
On mobile, I can't see how many likes someone has, but on your laptop, you still can. Oh boy. Oh boy. Like, oh no! TLB exception on store. An unexpected error has occurred. Crash at, note in it for layer. You may now restart your game. That's what I get for dying inside the eel cave or whatever it's called. That's a different kind of error. Usually it's oh, pressing up C. Oh, I can press R to go right. I can press Z to go left. And I'm playing again. But like, it's like a little glitchy now. This is kind of scary. What if like anything I do now doesn't save properly? What if my flashcards is gonna get like wiped? Yeah, no sound. That wasn't me hitting the button or something like that. No, the sound has definitely evaporated. Game uncrash. Let's see where this goes, I guess. What happens when I go inside the eel cave now? Will the music come back? Oh. Whoa, that's weird. That's weird. Exception handling in thin Mario 64 ROM hack. In this Mario 64 ROM hack, I don't know what that was all about. The fact that we could still play after was really freaky. But then it exploded. So I guess I will finally hit that reset button. Then yellow switch delay. I really hope the data's not wiped. Please don't be wiped. Here we go. All right, let's try this again. How many stars were we supposed to have? Like 22?
Mario.
How did that even happen? I did not catch that. Hi, CTF64. Hope you're having a great night. Yeah, we still got 22 stars. I don't know. I died inside the eel's lair. We were dissing on the YouTube mobile app, and then it exploded. So can we like still not go in any of these doors? It's so weird. You gotta go all. Is there a note on like the side of the wall here that we can read? That's awesome. It like blends in. I barely even saw it, but it's all right. Crash helped us find new content. Beautiful. It doesn't really have the same effect considering we've been roaming around inside the castle for years now. But that's pretty cool. Can I go inside any of these things? I'm always skeptical of the weird like mushroom-shaped windows on the outside. Please don't break the game again if you can help it. If you can't, then we're all good. I'm definitely like not going to try. I don't think I ever like defeated Mini Boos. Think you get anything for crashing all these guys? They give you blue coins now. Don't they normally give you yellow coins? You never know. I like Castlevania Mars. Castlevania's cool. I need to play more Castlevania. I've really only touched the classic ones, but I know everyone loves the Metroidvania ones. Do you know that for the longest time, I never understood that Metroidvania, the Vania part came from Castle... I'm really slow, okay? I'm really slow. I just thought it was like a funky name for games like Metroid, but then it's like, you know, Castlevania too. But then again, you know, Castlevania took from Metroid, which like took it from, you know, other things. I don't know. But I didn't pick up on that until years later. But I would like to play some of the more Metroid-y Castlevanias in the future. But hope you're having a great night. Thanks for stopping by. Let's go back to the land of the fishes. Hotel Transylvania. There you go. Is it gonna do it again? What if every time we enter this level now it explodes? Alright. Funny how I was mentioning how this level had like a freaky vibe too. Because the music's kind of B3313-ish. And of course that'd be where we crashed. Oh, you're welcome, Mars. I've not tested on console, so probably funny N64 quirk. Yeah, glad to be, you know, showing off how it works on the old EverDrive 7X here. So far it's been pretty nice, except for that one weird moment. Which, like, I wonder if it would be recreatable if I die in here again? Let's not do that intentionally or anything. The heart, much appreciated. Was that a sparkly in front of my face here? No, that was a bomb. Those are all bombs. This is giving me a reminder of like where the big Mr. I chases us in B3313. I'm not going to collect any money I don't have to. Oh, that shoulder dash! That shoulder dash was so neat. Again, I love that the sign showed up like right when we needed it too. Oh, actually, that's right. No, there was a sparkly down here, right? No. Oh my gosh. I'm just really bad at swimming, I guess. Can there be money down here? Can this give me health? Well, we're about to find out what happens if we die again and re-enter the level. Maybe I'm just like the only person who's ever died on the eel mission. Really delayed death sequence there. Got a big mooning from Mario. I'm having a bad feeling about re-entering this level now. I don't think it likes when we die in there. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. You know, Nintendo makes a remake of Mario 3 with really realistic graphics, like the Ocarina of Time remake. I want to be able to see the wrinkles on Mario's face as he wears that Tanuki suit. But no, this has been a great hack. We've been having so much fun with it. B3313 Revenge. Okay, one more time. This part's like, I'm playing poorly, I will say. But it's also pretty unforgiving, where like you hit one bomb, and if there's not any coins right nearby, you're pretty much toast. But the answer to that is just to get good and stop hitting all the bombs. No crash, that's good for now. But like on how Bombs from Bowser Fight Room is underwater. Yeah, like that was, you know, going to be in the game. In the beta footage. In Dire Dire Docks. And then, for whatever reason, they took it out. But it's of course become a staple now of Mario 64 ROM hacks to include in there. Because it is a pretty neat idea. Okay, that's 2. So this is a dead end, I guess? So then we head back. Alright, so that's 1 corridor down with 2 sparklies obtained. I'd love it if Nintendo did something on the level of SMB1 remastered. Most of the Mario releases are pretty much just the same game, slightly updated. And then they could fix that castle in 5-1 and make it a properly sized big castle. But no, it'll be interesting to see, like, you know, everyone's saying enough remakes, Nintendo, get with the new stuff. I think Ocarina of Time's going to be pretty different, though. I think they're, like, it's not going to be like, okay, that's the, you know, the dungeons we know and love. I think they're really going to probably make it feel like a new game that just, you know, takes inspiration from Ocarina of Time. At least that's the impression, I think, what we've seen so far, the 3 seconds we've seen of it so far has given. Okay, I don't want to accidentally run into explosives here. So that's that. We're missing 1 more sparkly. Where? That's the question. Like, we just came from down there, right? Like, can I go any higher here? Like, we've kind of... No. Oh, so they home in on you a bit. I'm not playing as poorly as I thought I was. It's literally like, if you're even close to them, I did not realize that was a property of the floating bombs, but now I understand. The question is, though, where did I miss one? And it looks like I missed one right here. But what's, like, up more? Why does it look like you could keep going up? Alright, it's a dead end. Get down! Get down! And there you go. Absolute clutch, SME64. Thank you. Thank you. It would be funny if, since both Zelda games were on the same engine on the N64, they just do both at once. Surprise for beating Ocarina of Time remake is you, like, segue right into Majora's Mask. That'd be cool. That'd be like, you know, Pokemon Gold and Silver in terms of post-game, but not likely, unfortunately. Link sleeping is all you get. That's the whole game. It's just like an alarm clock. And then when Link wakes up, it's time for school. Treasure of the chests. Oh yeah, we did see some chests, didn't we? Now every time we enter this level, we gotta get paranoid it's gonna crash. Is this a new box? Is this gonna be a shell? Oh, it's Peach's Secret Slide music. There you go. First shell of the ROM hack. So it's time to play Guess Land. Is this number one? Is this number one? Yes. Is this number two? Is this number one? Is this number two? Is this number three? And number four? Hello, Coopermon65. Hope you're having an absolutely wonderful evening. Thanks for stopping by for some Mario 64 ROM hack here. This is Peach's other castle, but she's got, several of them, as seen in many different games. It's never really the same castle in any Mario game. But this is like castle number 65 or something like that. And we've been having fun with it. Hope you have a great night. What ROM hack is this? Yeah, Peach. It's called Peach's Other Castle version 1.1. And the link to it was posted in the Discord server. So anyone who wants to check that out, lots of fun discussion and all that jazz going on there. We got a Mario ROM hacking channel where people share some cool stuff. It's just fun times all around. You missed the eyes on the stars. They're definitely interesting to see those missing. Metal Mario drains the lake. Does that imply that somewhere down below there's a switch I could have been stepping on as Metal Mario? Where was the Metal Mario block? I kind of forget. Was it over here? Maybe? Or was it over here somewhere? It feels weird to not have eyes on the stars, which feel really weird since it's the same. You started a new save in Mario 64 DS. We were just talking about Mario 64 DS. I think Mario 64 DS is really cool. Adds in some more stars in there. You can play as the different characters, which may or may not be a person's thing. And it, adds in things like the silver stars, which have kind of become a staple. The star switches, which we've even seen inside this hack. Well, I gotta go to that weird hole on the ground now that was like trying to pull me in that one time. Now that I'm metal, where did that go? Is a good question. Like, there's the big old Bowser door. This. What is this? Oh! I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, the water may be draining now. Okay. Okay. I don't know what I did, but I did it. Hopefully it was the thing I was supposed to do. Did this door open now? Oh, it is. It is. Spooky Bowser door. Here we go. I like too many switches. It's just so satisfying pressing those switches. We have literally entered Dire Docks Land now. All we need is those poles moving around the ceiling. Do we have a big old submarine here? What is this? Making big hacks by basically yourself sure isn't easy. No, but this is amazing. This is so cool. Okay, that's a button we just pressed. And I guess the current is stopped? Or it's not. Maybe it was like a temporary thing. But you can just like swim towards it, right? Isn't it like if you just swim hard enough, eventually you'll get there? I've never done it this way, but I could swear there was like a trick. Where like you don't actually have to get the metal button, metal cap or such. But let's see. Let's see what we got going on. You would take a short, well-made hack versus a big janky hack. Sometimes we love our jank. I mean, B3313 was big and a little bit janky, but it got the job done. What am I missing? What am I missing? What does the button do? Oh, there it is. There it is. I was gonna say, I thought I saw a platform over here, and apparently I did. And apparently it has a metal cap on it. So why you need that exclamation mark switch, I do not know. But looks like we may never know. I'm playing on a modded 3DS. I am using a cheat to make the game work with the C-pad. To make Mario run without pressing Y, and using the D-pad for the camera. Cool. Could you bring the metal cap into the room from the other room? Yeah, that definitely could have been a theory if it didn't turn out that there was also a metal cap in that room there. Blowing up Bowser's sub. So I'm guessing we'll now go back to that room we were just in. And there will likely be something else going on with that switch. Maybe 2 more stars. Yeah, and V1.1. Again, V1.0 was said to have 27. But this this version, I don't know. Because I was told that this version has some new levels added in, so it's possible we still got more work to do. Use the stylus and your finger too, if you want to use it as a circle pad. Yeah, using the D-pad in Mario 64 DS never bothered me too much. I never really did play it on the 3DS to see how the circle pad feels with it. But I was talking in the Discord server, funny to bring that up again, about how I've been playing the DS Zelda games recently and having an absolutely amazing time. I guess that's kind of beyond the... Oh! I always said that if I played them, I would use a patch to let me use the D-pad to control Link. Like 20 years ago when they first came out. But now I played them with the touchscreen as they were intended, and I'm still having an amazing time, honestly. It's grown on me a lot, so if you've never played the DS Zelda games, I would suggest checking it out. So this, does that shoot a cannonball or something? It does. Okay, that's not good. So the sub is also shooting at me. How do you, tell the cannon where to shoot? Or, it just shoots where it feels like. I'm losing a lot of health. I wonder if every time I fall, it gets all its HP back. But I can also get all of my HP back. It's like it's a trade-off. But Bowser fight? Yeah, Bowser sub fight. We haven't had a traditional Bowser fight yet. Maybe inside that room. With the big star. This is reminding me, didn't Beyond the Cursed Mirror also have a boss fight where you shoot cannons at a ghost ship? I'm just a little confused. So you gotta wait for the smoke to stop coming out of your cannon. Wow, 1 hit and you're really wrecked. For this one, I specifically did not give a star count. Yet for mysterious effect, oh, that's cool. That's cool. So we don't know. We don't know, CTF64. Really hope you're enjoying the playthrough, though. Is this gonna take me right back to the boss? No, not so lucky this time. So we gotta once again drain the pool here. Again, Bowser's cannonballs are very brutal. Have I played the DS remake? Oh yeah, when I played Mario 64 DS when it first came out, I had Mario 64 DS before I got my DS for Christmas. I went and bought the game from the store, and I read the manual a whole bunch of times in anticipation of it coming out. And I was super excited once I finally got to play it. Yeah, the ghost ship battle with the ship full of ghosts was cool. There were a lot of neat bosses in Beyond the Cursed Mirror for sure. But that means we don't know just how much more there is to go in this hack. There could be a whole other world on the other side of that star door. No idea. Because of course after this, the level should theoretically be wrapped up. And that will be 26 stars. So we'll have to see just what happens. There could be 1 more star beyond that door. There could be 20. Thank you so much, Coopermon65, for following on Twitch. Really glad you're enjoying the stream. Hope you have a great night. At least, when you're down here, he's not attacking you yet. It's not a big area to dodge. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a splash damage, and the fact that it takes off half of your health. So you gotta wait for him to be in range, and then you shoot, and then the cannon smokes for a while, and you can't shoot again until it stops smoking. I think we've found the strat though. Running in a circle works. It's a little far, so I'm not going to hit the button yet. Go. Seems to be working somewhat well. I've seen a way. Oh no! Oh no! I wonder if that resets the health. It probably does. Otherwise, it'd be a little unfair that I guess you could jump off the edge and get it all back. But we got this. We've got this. I've seen way to many creepypastas for this game. Yeah, there's very many creepypastas and spooky stories when it comes to Mario 64. So that's one hit. We'll try and keep track. Mario's gonna get really dizzy, but it's better than getting blown up with a cannonball, I guess. Does that count? Is that 2? Round and round we go. Oh no, the player has outsmarted my boss. Seems to be working, but it is a really cool boss fight. That's 3, maybe? Yeah, I probably did start it. Okay, this should be 4. Yeah, nice hit. I assume it's doing damage. There's not really any feedback in that regard. Oh god. Seems like a little far, maybe? Let it get a little closer. Five? Yeah! Take that! There you go. Love the big star. And that's 26.
Here we go!
You sunk my battleship. Yeah, take that. B4. GG Chance, thank you. Wonder on how many hits it takes to destroy. Yeah, it looks like it was 5. You would love a Mario battleship game? That would be cool. So there you go. We've done this room from the looks of it. Was this a 1-up, I think? I guess we'll check out the spooky painting over here that may or may not be done. My bet is that something does happen when we jump into it. Well, might kick our way through. Well, I guess it was telling the truth. Nothing in there yet. But that leaves the big star door. Hi Pomni! No, I actually don't have a Switch 2. That's something I definitely would have done had, if I did own it. It looks like it's just a lot of, beat Canon's claim and do like generic things, which, I've done through Let's Plays and playthroughs already, but you can do it for like cards now. Unless there's more involved ones that I haven't seen. But hopefully everyone else has been enjoying that. A shame it seems like it disappears like September 1st or something. But okay. Time for Bow Wow. Into the door we go. Here we are. Here we are. There's like a thing to the left here. Maybe we'll get a key. So look at the Bowser portrait. It's different than it normally is. Back here, it's Peach. And then you get closer, and it's Bowser, and you can see where on the floor we're gonna fall through. And there's still an invisible wall. Here it is! Bowser in the dark cave. Still a red coin behind us there. This is no longer a metal cap though. It's a single coin. I'm guessing we gotta run back for this guy. Alright, so we're getting the remix. Bowser stage 1. Donkey Kong Bonanza are really hard in the challenge. That's cool. It seems like that's where the effort went in The retro ones were a bit more of an afterthought then, but neat. Oh my gosh. Okay, 1-ups are always a good time. Saw there was a red coin up here? Inside there, maybe. There we go. Always love this music. Bowser stages always have the best music. I love the castle music from Mario World. These platforms looking a little bit thinner than normal, perhaps. Red coin on top of the block again. Will it still be a 1-up? Single coin. Crystal bridge. Burn your butts. All in a day's work. These crystals are a little bit bigger than they are in the OG game. Another red coin there. Making good progress. What was that? Was there something there? So we never did figure out what was up with those mini stars at the beginning in the water. Never any hint on what we might have to do with those. Looking up ahead, is that the way to the end? Or is that a secret area? There's a red coin here. I can grab. Have I missed anything? I feel like there's a possibility I have, but let's make sure we check out the rest first before we go backtracking. I do see that there's probably something up here. Over there is a signpost. So which way am I supposed to go? There's a red coin there. There's a block up here. With a single coin. Where's the red coin? Yeah, like you can see the shadow of it. Is it underneath this platform? It is. And that might be over where that signpost was. So let's go give it a read. Oh wait, no, it's right here.
Here we go!
In Mario 64 DS, they made the Bowser model way much better. No, I do appreciate the DS game a lot for having really nice graphics. I like that the coins are actually 3D. Why is there no music? Uh-oh. Jump. Down. It sounds like a trap from Bowser. But there is indeed a line of coins leading down there. Music didn't come back. I just wanted to make sure we didn't miss anything else up here. There's a 1-up. All right, I guess that's our option. Jump down. Oh god, I can't see. Where am I here? Okay. Okay. Well, I guess we have no choice. I did not mean to read it again, but we can, just for fun. This is spooky. This is freaky. This is feeling pretty serious. Money leading you into the abyss. When you see a line of coins, you jump, and you ask questions later. That's the Mario 64 way. Guessing Bowser's down here somewhere. Oh. Ooh. What is this? Okay, we've got a really narrow platform. Feels like a Mario Party minigame. There's that one we always get in Mario Party 3 with the ice bridge. And then there's that one in Mario Party 4, it's like a battle game. Where you run along the narrow platforms to the end. Whoever gets there first. Anything else? Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's kind of funky. Mario lives here now? Uh-oh. Ah, very well said. What do you think? One hit, or is it more serious than that? Shouldn't take it too many silly hits. Oh, well, he is like that's not something first Bowser normally does. Okay, where am I going? I guess we're going that way. Isn't the underwear canonically -1, the minus one? Oh my! Oh, what was that? What was that? You cannot fault me for that. What was that? That was BS and a half. Whoa, that was my best throw ever, and it didn't even count. Oh. I guess this is how we're doing it. Okay. So close. Now I'm never gonna get that again. What am I doing wrong, guys? I don't understand. Like, I don't know. Like, where am I close to one here? How do you even see? Oh, there. Okay, there's one like literally right there. What am I missing? I guess it's just like a lot more picky than in the original game, maybe? Oh, that wasn't right. Ugh. Right there. I need like a little bit of height, but like not too much. Oof. I don't know where I am. Okay. Is that still the closest one? Or is there one like here? Oh no, I dropped him! You can drop him if you don't throw him soon enough? Interesting. Oops. Hopefully he only takes one hit. If I do eventually get one. Okay. Slam him max speed, he shouldn't miss. I sure that we did that first throw. I have no idea where the bomb is now, we're just guessing. Oh! I have no idea. I'm just gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna press B. That's my new strat. I'm not looking. Now! Okay, it didn't do anything. It was worth a try. Well, let's do it again. Where's the bomb? There.
So long, Bowser.
Oh. Oh, he's not dead! No! No! Uh-oh. Where's the next one? Over there?
So long, Bowser.
Is there only one bomb? No, there's 3, which means I probably gotta do this like 3 times.
So long, Bowser.
Now see, like, he went way over that.
Here we go.
That was just crap. The thumb, the N64 thumbstick is starting to grind away as it does. I need to get my Mario Party glove out, which I wish I had that. Then I could start using the old palm.
So long, Bowser.
Ah. That was risky. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Oh wow. Amazing. Well, there's nothing I can do when you're that close to the edge. Yeah, the camera's been pretty good. I like I've come to terms with the traditional Mario 64 camera. And I think I've learned how to use it well. But sometimes, I mean, it still doesn't help. Hey, don't come out, don't you dare come after me, Fire.
So long.
2. One more. He's ticked now.
So long, Bowser.
Okay. Well, it's closer now, anyway. Ugh.
So long.
There you go. If there's any more than that, I can't help you. That's gotta be it. Yeah? Yeah! Thank you, thank you. Money! It made it all worthwhile. No, my money, no! Well, at least the key didn't disappear. That was awesome. That was awesome. You know this strat where you run up close to the bomb and when Bowser charges at backflip and then grab? Oh, interesting. Yeah, everyone, thank you. Thank you so much for your patience there. We got a key. There's a door down here with a keyhole. Something tells me those two things might go together. What's gonna be in here? Well, there's definitely some more stuff going on. Got a bit of an aquarium from the looks of it. Can't go inside though. Purely aesthetic. We got a door. Can this be like the front door to the castle? Can we unlock it from the back? Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Vanish cap block? Ooh. So, I don't know. It's not giving me the vibe that we're done just yet. There could still be more to explore. We got a painting in here. Okay, no wet dry land yet. Seems to be every ROM hack's favorite stage. That and Tall Tall Mountain. Speaking of Tall Tall though, look at this big tall tower we got in this painting. Desert Tower. It goes on, guys! It goes on! Taking back the bird star at the sandy pyramid. Reminds you of the parallel lobby. I love this. This hack has some really good vibes going on. Heck yeah! Okay. Can I touch this? You never know. We can go inside. Do I want to go inside or stay outside? Can I go back outside? I can. This song. This is a good song. I'm trying to backflip my way up here. Oh, there you go. Not quite. We might struggle here on console. Well, that's what we'll find out. I'm having trouble bouncing off these walls. But let's see what goes on. Something about this wall just doesn't like Mario. Can I do like this, something like that. I go even higher up there. Maybe not. What am I doing? From the bird, right? Oh, there's the bird. Speak of the Bowser. Hello, Yoshizilla! Dang feature mom that you have 2 castles. Princess Peach has many castles. I think every time it's featured in a game, it's like a different one. Like even the one you unlock at the end of Mario Odyssey looks a little bit different than the one we all know from Mario 64. Hope you're having a great night though, Yoshizilla. Thanks for stopping by. Softest cat? What did I miss? Okay, this guy, he's just kind of doing his thing. I messed up that input. Seems like a fairly harmless star though. Just gonna have to get the right timing down. So, 27 stars in V1.0. It seems like we've done everything, up to that first Bowser fight, giving us exactly 27. So everything from here, clearly new. Now I hope you are ready for the next 30 minutes of me trying to get this guy. It shouldn't be that hard. Well, I will make it look hard, don't worry. It would have been neat if they remade the entire Mario 64 castle in Odyssey, even if they didn't have magical paintings, although they could be changed to warp to different kingdoms. Yeah, like something like that could have been really cool. Ugh. Maybe I need to do like a triple jump to get the height and distance I need, or I just need to get good, which is probably more likely. I thought I just touched it. Maybe not. Time to jump and we'll get it. Okay. Sounds good. Even backflips failing me here. I just have trouble telling exactly how far away he is. There you go. Whoa! Okay, we are not done yet. It goes way over there. And now we gotta navigate our way through a bit of a maze from the looks of it. Shouldn't be too troublesome, hopefully. I see a big old star switch. Bit of a preview of what future missions are probably gonna look like. Is it up here? On top of this? Maybe. Can I get caught up in the tornado? There you go. Thank you, Mr. Tornado. There you go, all you need to do was time it. Sometimes that's the hardest part of all. When you're impatient like me. I'm usually pretty patient. But here we go. That's 28. Number 2, Switch Star Challenge. Again, I think we've had a good look at where that's probably located. I think we just need to... I'm definitely happy that we got the Mushroom Kingdom Peach's Castle at all in Odyssey. Considering when it comes to Bonanza, you know, you had to pay up for DK Isle. So it's nice that, you know, Odyssey was actually included as just part of the game. But there you go. If I could have bounced off of that guy, we really could have gotten a shortcut here. But I think we're okay. There you go. 29.
Here we go.
Mario and Luigi, cap letter would be size. Mario would be medium. Luigi would be large because he's tall, which would mean Wario would be wide if it goes by like the letter on their hats. That's good. Giving a hand to a buddy in the sandy pyramid. So that could be like inside, or there could be more to explore on the outside here. We haven't really been down the left side yet. We got Red Babal. Haven't really seen you. Hey plumber, I need your help. A rabbit stole my house's key. How am I supposed to go home now? Could you catch it and take it back from them, please? Well, if you see Mips anywhere, let me know. Can I still do that that thing like this? I kind of forgot that even existed until, again, just right now. Wonder if that would have helped with Bowser at all? It'll probably help with this guy, though, if I get good. Lots of, you know, very specific timing in this level. Yo! Unhand me, brutes! I'm late, so late I must make haste. The shiny thing, mine, it's mine, finders, keepers, losers. Late, 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 ouch, take it then, stole it from a pinky. Now let me be, I have a date, cannot be late for tea. Please don't tell me like I can't collect it because it's on a slope or something. Oh god, I'm toast, aren't I? Oh! Oh no! He was like T-posing there for a second. We got it though, we got it. And that's the unused cactus, right? That never appears in the main game. You've got it, thank you so much, plumber. Here, take this as a sign of my gratitude. Hi RC Shaggy! We beat Bowser, got a key, and we're in like the second half of the game now.
Here we go.
Things are pretty good. Cactus off this cat, exactly, exactly. 30 stars. Reds inside the temple. So now it sounds like time to head on in. So let's go. This has been great. So what's it looking like? Oh shoot, Mario 64's pyramid. A bit of a twist. Block with the single coin. Always gets me. Alright, I gotta do a better jump than that. Oof. Vavu! Oh man, it's been a really comfy hack. Very B3313 styled. We've had a... Oh my god, I'm not going to mention it for anyone who might want to go back and see the beginning. But it's been great. It's been really great. Can I go around the other way? Make things a little simpler, perhaps? Looking for red coins in here. Looks like we found our first one. Oh, maybe even our second one. Let's go. We've gotten this. The pyramid was always such a cool place in the original game. I always liked it. I always felt like, you know, there should be more secrets hidden in there than it initially seems. But you know, that's where the ROM hacks come in all these years later and add in all these funky things. As a kid, I don't think I knew you could beat up on Pokey like that. Maybe with the shell, but like it never made sense to me that you could punch him. After in every other game, he's spiky and like you don't want to get near that guy. Funny to hear it being compared to B3313. Being a dev on one of the work-in-progress versions yourself. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. We are all awaiting integer limits. We were going to play some of the current demo of it, but it wasn't working on my flash card. But we played through pretty much the entire unabandoned B3313 A2. With like the exception of a couple of stars. We didn't get the ones in Kaizo Dungeon. We didn't get the, you know, some of the MIPS ones weren't appearing because of MIPS-related shenanigans, but otherwise, we got over 400 stars in B3313 and had a blast. Over 20 weeks! Oh, good times. The Mario jump sound, grunt sounds off? Or maybe it just sounds normal. We're so used to the one that's a little off. But maybe you could be right. That's 6. Oh man, yeah, B3313, you can't go wrong. And I look forward to seeing what's next in that regard. Just punch the pokey, makes sense off this guy. Oh, chance! Yeah, when we hit the yellow switch in B3313, it finally activated nighttime. That was really, really good. It's gonna be so sad if like we could just never experience it. Even after I left my console on for over 8 hours, thinking that was finally gonna solve the problem. But nope, it was the yellow switch that finally saved the day. The blue switch was wasted? Didn't I get a couple of them at least? You don't need to get the 100 coin star, so... I guess coins don't seem as important. But where are we missing 2 more red coins? So there was question of whether, you know, what we're experiencing now would work on console or not. So far, it seems okay. Nothing in the sand level anyway. That looks to really be pushing many limits. It's kind of a dead end. Okay. See a block on top of that guy. There we go. Sure. I think nighttime might not work well on console. I know it only updates on boot. It's funny because, yeah, we were having so much trouble getting it to work, and then for the very last thing of the playthrough, we hit the yellow switch, and that was what finally activated nighttime, so we could experience it. But no matter what else we tried, it just was not working. Alright, another red coin. 7. Pokey looking a little shorter than normal. Like if you're not riding Yoshi. Those are new. I don't think that's in the original. Is this like a hook I can pull? Let's get rid of you. I'm pulling out the steps here. That's kind of neat. Just how far can you pull it? Is there anything spooky hidden back there? I don't want to accidentally get a star because we almost have all the red coins. But then there you go. That is where the last red coin was hidden. Never overlook a handle sticking out of the wall like that. I'm guessing like these are probably for a boss or something? Where's the star? There it is. Just gotta get up there and get good. New technology, yeah, some new funky stuff all of a sudden in the pyramid. So where was that? Like just over here? There you go. Pretty sure this is the one we just spawned, and that's 31.
Here we go!
4 pillar secrets, Sandy Pyramid. Is that inside the pyramid or outside? Of course, we know in the original game, you go on top of the 4 pillars and then you go on top of the pyramid. Okay, so it did just make a sound when I stood on top of that. So I will take that as an indication that we just did something right. Hopefully, single coin. I think the way this hack remixes the original game's level theme is really neat. I agree, Stop This Cat. Oh, there's another blue switch out here. So far, I don't expect that to change at any point. I've really been enjoying this hack. That sounds like another good sound there. Number 2. I'm guessing there's one in kind of like every corner. We haven't really climbed up to the top of the pyramid from the outside. My guess is that this opens up once we've done all 4 pillars. There's Mips again. There's 3. Secret block up here. Not really like stars inside of blocks in this hack. It's more single coin. Where's this song from is a great question. I should know. feel like we've heard it somewhere. Where's the fourth pillar? This thing in the corner. They always gotta make some of them a little harder to get on top of. Whoa! Oh, his tippy toes just touched the edge of that, and he was dead. Those invisible secret levels? I love my secret levels. Why did I sink into that so easily? Don't forget about when we were playing B3313 and I touched the world's smallest patch of quicksand and we died and lost progress. But that's how it goes in the desert sometimes. You can never be too prepared. You always gotta be on the ball. That was lucky. Alright, that's 2. The ground gave way. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, Teehee Valley, CTF64. I love me some original Mario and Luigi. It has been admittedly a while though since I've played it, so that's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. You like desert levels. Desert levels can be really good. And I was right. little tiny top of the pyramid. Just poof. Again, like we've never really been like up on top of all that, but maybe you never really do get up there. So I'm not really sure I've seen a way for us to do that. There's probably some crazy speedrun strat way. Wow, this is just too steep for Mario. Someone recently polished the pyramid and he slid down. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right. Oh, and that brings us here. That makes sense. That makes sense. I was gonna say, because like, there's that, you know, elevator thing that normally takes you to the boss, but we saw that, and like, it didn't seem that inaccessible from the inside that we were already in. I'm guessing that's where we're headed now. Beef with Klepto at the tip top. Sandy Pyramid. So again, I think we probably go in here now. And not worrying about the red coins. We climb, climb, climb. The camera effect, like after we get the star, and it makes that sound. Very funky. Oh, just skip that challenge altogether. See, over here is what I'm talking about. Yeah, over there we've already been. This is a coin, and I'm guessing this is the boss we're probably supposed to go to. Interesting. Does it do that in the original game too? Like lower when you're not in it? I don't recall that. The pyramid explosion is unused in vanilla for some reason. Just walking up near a vertical column only to be slowed down by an easy... Exactly. We always go on about stuff like that. Squawk, plumber. Squawk, battle starts. Caw, win to get star. Egg ambush attack. What are you, Kazooie? Interesting to be fighting a big one of these guys. Okay, so he swoops down. Do I just kind of like give him an old punch in the noggin, or are we waiting for something a little more sophisticated here? That's the question. Oh, I guess it was just punch in the noggin, or butt to the noggin. Oh, there's Yoshi. Oh my gosh, half the health gone. You like your, your 4 points of damage. And beyond the cursed mirror, remember by the end we had like 25 health. It was great. I can't tell if that counted as a hit. It kind of seemed like he wasn't happy about it, but I didn't really touch it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Good old run in the circle technique. Can't go wrong with that. I think I'm hurting him by just like butt slamming. Oh no! We're probably like one hit away too. This boss battle was brought to you by the letter K. Go upgraded Neki. That's a good comparison. Well, here we go again. Egg bombs. Yeah, they definitely played Banjo-Tooie and knew that like grenade eggs were so OP that once you unlocked them, you never used anything else. They must have had the homing eggs cheat turned on too. I like that. It's just like a little tough to dodge. Plus, man, they were brutal in terms of like the health decrease when you did get hit. Luckily, not too far of a trek to get back. Time to fight Big Bird again. All right. I think there was another coin up there that like we disappeared before we could get it. So like, where's the hitbox? So like, if he just runs into you while you're in the middle of butt slamming, it causes him pain. So let's make sure we save the hits for when things get a little more intense. Now that we know what we're doing. So that's 2 hits. Okay, well that's not where I wanted to waste a hit. Oh, I can hurt him like while he's doing the egg attack too. I like how he's like so sideways. Oh god. I don't know if that counts as a hit or not. Did that count as a hit? Did that? No, maybe not. That I think counted as a hit. And then he starts bombing again. Oh, he is very accurate. That's my default attack when I don't know what to do for a boss. Explosives! Fair enough. Bossa Nova would go along with this perfectly. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah, you don't hear much Donkey Kong country music in Mario 64 hacks, it seems. Well, one more trip to the top. I think we'll get it this time. Brutal. Yeah, he's like very, I mean, we broke the submarine boss by running in circles, so this is clearly where things pick it up a notch. Circles will no longer save you. You gotta be making parallelograms here, or else it's all for naught. Again, at least it's not like the pyramid takes 5 years to climb or anything. Which is more barbaric, the bird blowing up Yoshi eggs or Mario ditching grown Yoshi off a cliff? Let's see, if it's for a secret exit, it's like you gotta do what you gotta do. I heard custom music in Mario World hacks, but the music beeps and doesn't work right, RC Shaggy. That's a sign of like, it was made with an earlier version of ad music that didn't have, you know, accurate emulators and flash carts in mind. Which is unfortunately how Super Mario Omega was made. Because it was like one of the first hacks to be like a full-length hack with custom music. But it came with consequences. Alright. Come and get me. I tried to do a ground pound, but instead I did a backflip. I like the zoom out though. This is cool. Are you going to attack me? Maybe. Okay, I think that counted. So that's 1 hit. I did not do anything to make it zoom out like this. But I mean, it works. It's like we're playing like a Zelda boss or something overhead. I wonder, like, is there like a strat? Kind of like hang on to an edge? I was gonna see if like grabbing on to a ledge with his hands would stop him from taking damage from the bombs. We're getting wacky now, guys. B3313 at least had Wrinkly 64 from DKC3, complete with the sad and creepy versions. Oh. Yeah, old Mario World hacks with ad music were made for Z, SNES, and SNES 9X, built with inaccurate echo buffer emulation. Man, it was like the greatest day when ad music came out for Mario World. Before that, all we had were the patches that added in Mario All-Stars, Mario 3, and Mario 1 music. But that came with a host of problems too. I don't think any of those hacks, unfortunately, work on accurate emulators now. Or do they? I've actually never... I think I've tried some, but maybe it was like other things that caused them not to work on the accurate stuff. But, ad music as it is now, it's amazing. But here we go. Another try. Can we beat the explosive bird on attempt number 4, maybe? Again, we need to keep that extra hit for a little later. Anything taking off 4 damage in Mario 64 is pretty brutal. 3 is pretty typical, because then at least you can take like 3 hits before you die, right? But 4 is a lot. That's 3. See, he can take like more than 3 hits, but not me. Maybe long jumps? Right off the edge. The eggs are really accurate, which is why I'm just doing like crazy things to try and not get hit by them. What does the A in ad music K mean? I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. It's crazy whenever you hear N64 music in a Mario World hack. 4 is fine. It is like you have a mushroom power-up, so you take 2 hits. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. We're playing the Japanese version where you only get 2 hits. No. What is it? Yes, the Japanese version where getting hit as any power-up takes you down to small Mario. Funny that even for Mario 3, there was like this concern that it would be too difficult for the West, and they changed that. I like that Mario World is consistent though, the power up and down system in all regions. I've seen some hacks use a custom sound chip that allows for much higher sound quality. Super Mario World? Yeah, that's like Mario CD, which I use for my stream openings. It's like that MSCU chip or something, which you can get some really good sound out of. And yeah, it's neat to see more and more hacks using that. We did check out another hack, I think. A couple other ones that use that technology too, which is pretty cool. Like, you're just running away, and it gets you, man. It gets you. Like, where can I go to not get hurt? I'm not even sure what hurt me there. Hi, Anthony. Hope you're having a great night. Thanks for stopping by. Do you see Mario moving his eyes? Mario's eyes rolling into the back of his head at getting exploded by this boss. We were probably so close too. Because I think we got like 4 hits one time, so probably would have just been 5. Kind of like Japanese Mario 3 more, for its slight difficulty. The NES version made it easier with some level changes. 1 second. And the power-up system changed. And then Advance 4 made it even easier. Yeah, I never thought Mario 3 was like, needing a difficulty adjustment, but someone at Nintendo did. All right, everyone, give it up for try number 72 here. We only got 1 more life after this one. I don't know. Like it's just, I feel like I'm doing my best to dodge the explosives, but I don't really understand the the splash range of the explosion, I guess. And they really home in on you. Like look at that. Look at that. I was literally running away from him. Maybe the trick is to like jump beneath him? And then I try to, you know, get fancy and long jump to pick up speed. And I long jump right off the side.
Mamma mia.
All right, 1 life left. Then we might see what happens when we game over. Yeah, Yoshi Egg's apparently really volatile. Almost out of men. Side. Oh my God, Christian. Should I? I forget that exists, but you're not wrong. You're not wrong. That does increase our speed, doesn't it? I'm not used to the sudden new move that's been stolen from Wario, but you may have just, you know, found out the secret formula there. We will try that for sure. Beautiful. Alright, shoulder dash time. You want to run away the opposite way the moment it's thrown. Interesting. Because I was thinking that, like, you know, when he's about to throw it, kind of like go under him, and maybe that would cause him to not be able to hit me. But let's see. Let's see. Last chance. So I think that counted as a hit. I was hoping he was going to fall, like, right off the edge. So here we go, shoulder dash. I accidentally ran right into the bomb. Like, the zoom out is great in one way, but like also, it's like Mario's like a pixel on the screen. Okay, sure. Okay. Oh, and that hurt him too? Oh, and that hurt him too, maybe? Okay, okay. Circle, circle, or actually, hexagon. Hexagon heat. Yes! Yes! Good call, everyone.
Here we go.
Doris, thank you so much for following on Twitch. Hope you're having a good one. Bird blew up! Finally! Taste of his own medicine there. The shoulder dash, man, it just slips your mind until you need it. It's like, you just don't expect it to be there, but it's actually great. Thank you for the reminder. Alright, nothing in the water. Nothing in the spider. Desert be gone. I win! Alright. Moving on. Yay, shoulder dash for the win! Absolutely. So where did we come in from? I guess we came in from the locked door, right? So that door we haven't been in. It's been a long time, to the point where I forget what's in that one. There was a blue block, I think. This was nothing. Okay, so let's check out the hallway that had the blue block. Maybe the vanish cap is hidden down here somewhere. So again, like, we couldn't do this. If we do unlock the vanish cap, it means we can go back and check out that other room with the mirrors. Oh! What did I just find? Peach's secret slide? I'm guessing the music's gonna start like the second we pass this? Yeah! Okay. We got multiple passes, we got red coins we have to collect. Well, we've already missed ones. So there goes that. But do we have... Is that like going uphill, downhill, all around town? This is awesome. And now we're on the Tall Mountain slide. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. This is like a big bowl, I gotta go down the middle? This is cool, this is cool. Yeah, Mario really does not want to fall down the middle there. And apparently for doing that, we earned a star. Yay! Up and down and all around. Considering the coins heal him, I'm pretty sure Mario 64 is Wario. There you go. That was really cool. I guess we'll try that again. And this time try and collect 8 red coins. And you're gonna get like the doors on the side too. Haven't even gone in the middle one yet, because I did this last time. He does an auto ground pound there. And again, there are the blue coins behind the start. Maybe I should have done that because, you know, 1-ups at this point are very welcome. Oh, okay. 3. Well, this isn't good. Hopefully, like, the time limit doesn't really matter. Which way? Left? 4. Uphill we go. Kind of like go up here. 5. Kind of like take it slow so I don't miss anything, but like not too slow. And that's what happens if you take it too slow. Interesting. And every time it's back here, so you gotta do a bit of a trek to get back in. This is awesome. I like this slide. And I guess I should grab these. For 74 coins. So you go right to the reds. 4 more for a 1-up. 2 more for a 1-up. There you go. So, like, I was gonna say, like, this reminds me of like where I died last time, but maybe it just looks similar. 4. What happens after this? I go up here for 5. Keep my speed. So I can jump back to here. Perfect. 6. Oh! Maybe I wanted to go down there. Alright, no, it looks like we loop around there. Okay. 7. I can't jump because he's on his stomach! Close. Slow ride, take it easy? Yeah, if you could. But then you end up not being able to make certain jumps. Almost though. Almost had it. And I guess I'm going to keep collecting as many coins as I can in hopes that we can keep getting 1-ups. So we were up to 7 red coins. We were so close. 1, 2, 3. Oh god. That happens every time we get here, but thankfully it's easy to do a long jump from that platform. I wonder what happens if you go the other ways. 4. 5. Beautiful. 6. So 7 was up. Oh, see, he's on his stomach now? Okay, no, he's not. Thank goodness. 7. 8. But where's the last one? There it is! Okay. But like, if I climb up too high, I'm afraid of like what might happen. So let's climb the pole. This is gonna be a 1-up too, which is nice. There you go. Is the clock still going? No, it stopped too. So is that everything in there? Or is there more? What does that count as? I'm guessing those are counting as Secret Star, Swamp's Fortress, Jolly Roger Lake, Freezing Mountain, Sandy Pyramid. Our, our coin high score is not looking so good. But that's what happens when there's no 100 coin star. 40 seconds on the timer you have to beat? Okay. Well, we're not done in the old slide yet. Thank you for letting me know. Does that matter, like, which way you go? Oh no, I should have gotten the blue coins. Oh no, I need those lives, but if we just get good, maybe we will never die again. Yeah, so I don't need to worry about those now. Just take the different paths. And maybe they'll be faster or slower. Or you're literally dead if you take the wrong path. Now we know. Because I figured something like that would happen. Like if you don't go the path with the red coin, maybe it just outright destroys you. And I was correct in that assumption, but it didn't stop me from trying. Well, now we really need some more money, so let's grab these. That should be good for one more one-up, I think. Okay, so like I don't have to go around to the left at least. So that saves a couple seconds. Oh. That's not what we want. See, now I'm trying to go fast. And fast inevitably means blasting off the side of the course. Secret Slide Time Trial was hard enough in the original one. Well, at least we get 40 seconds instead of like 20 this time. Oh my god. This door won't budge. It's good to know. I wonder if any of the doors will budge. And again, I don't think there's enough money to get a one-up at this point. I wonder if they did it in this room. Or like if I touch all 4 corners of the room, I'll get an extra life or something. That would be good. Of course, I made that video recently about the Mario World and all the weird places in that game where if you touch 4 spots in a row, you get an extra life. Please consider checking that out if you haven't seen it. Bit of a fun video. Of course, there's the golden mushroom one too, but I think most people have seen that one by this point in Mario 3. Alright, this is it. Do or die. Don't gotta go up there this time. It's weird when you go from like one room to the next. Can I cheat that? Yes, yes, but now he's going backwards. No! Even Toad is better than you. Free stars for you.
Let's go. Mamma mia.
Just take it and leave. What? Okay, well, oh, can I go around back? Can I go around back? Anyway, we can, but there's nothing. That's kind of crazy. A star for getting game over. Heck yeah! Sounds good to me. The game really said you suck, here's a star. Well, you can't fault me now for getting game over. Can I go in the front door now? No. But there you go. I totally intentional, everyone. I knew it. I knew all along we had to hit a star by getting game over. That's awesome. That is freaking awesome. Hi, Nick Gamer. Things are good. We just played so well that we got a free star. Never in my life would I've imagined being rewarded in such a way. But that was great. So back in here, and I don't think we should have any trouble beating that slide now. That's... So I don't know if anyone saw on the Discord server. We played that, Link in Mario 64, was it? Yeah, ROM hack last week. And when I went and watched a long play of it after the stream, it looks like getting game over might have taken us somewhere that we needed to go in that hack as well. So it seems like you should just always get game over in everything you play, in case some shenanigans are afoot. Giving the player a star for getting game over is really funny. But now it's also like a mark of shame, where like everyone who sees my save data will know I lost all those lives. I blame the bird though, it was all the bird's fault, I swear. The exploding bird who finally liked exploding so much that it exploded itself. But 40 seconds, this is doable. This is very doable. I think so, anyway. So we go in here. 30 seconds. Like, I think it's like just over here, right? Like, I was really close. Like, it's right here. Heck yeah! Climb the pole. Was that all that's up here? I guess so. So that's 3 stars out of the super secret slide here. 37 stars with 37.3 seconds. Very good. And with that, I think that's the slide complete. Let's make sure we've checked all the doors around the vicinity of the slide. This one does work. Oh my gosh, that's looking like a certain game if I've ever seen it before. This one also works. This is a like slightly less spooky version of the backyard. This is cool. This is so cool. Still can't go over the wall. But there is something like up here. Oh, there's like a couple of flags sticking out of the wall. But I can't seem to, you know, overlook the big black void up there. What is this? What is this? I don't even know where we are. There's a locked door. Naturally, won't open. Another locked door. Naturally, won't open. We have just ended up in B3314, guys. I'm convinced. This is awesome. This is freaking awesome. But there was still so much to go and explore back like where we were before. Is this going to be like a whole new area? Or is this... Like, there's a Peach portrait. More doors that may or may not be locked. Can't go in that portrait. There seems to be a lot of boxes here that may be covering up something. Or not. Some money. We're almost at another life, which clearly we need. After the game literally told us to get good. You're digging the extra content. It's been great. It's been really great. So yeah, naturally that one also not opening. The one on the other side of the room does not have a lock though. So this might be what we're looking for. Yes. Look at that lighting effect. Coming in through the stained glass windows. I love that. I love that. And of course we have to try and kick them all through. I'm guessing like this is probably like a, you know, under construction area, but no, there's still more doors that don't have locks on them. So we may still find something yet. It's a lot of locked doors. Either there's gonna be like a lot of Bowser battles, or there's just like one key that unlocks all of these. Holy moly. What the heck is this? It's kind of spooky, guys. It's a Mario doll. It's a mini Mario. Okay. Okay. Oh, we got a green one. Is this a level? Yeah, I wonder if I'm gonna get like sucked into this, like Big Boo's haunt. Aha! Is this like an actual level, or is this like snowy nightly camp? What is going on? B3313 guy. It's a him. Yes, exactly. Mario, Big Phil. The castle is grand, but one may not visit all of it during their adventure, even if it were finished, CTF64. Hello, plumber. Can I pound down some wood here? Maybe not. This has been great, though. Hello, plumber. I feel like I have received such a greeting before. Let me guess. Hello, carpenter. Alright. Can I invade any of your tents here? Maybe not. Can I jump on your face? Indeed I can. Can I punch you in the face? Like, I can't believe there's no way to defeat those guys. But this is cool. So this is like going to be like a secret kind of star then. We got a big old sign. Warning, slippery ice ahead, proceed with caution. Chief Bob All. Well, what a kind warning. Is this going to be like painful ice, or is this like literally really slippery? Oh, wow, he is sliding with not much control. But I can control a little. Can I jump though? Oh, you can. That was fun. Oh! Well, I see fire. Would you like to jump into the fire? That could be fun. Christian! You can kill snowmen in circles around him? Is that true? It's the big boy, yes! Well, I'm running. Can he, like, put the fires out if he throws snowballs at them? Is that what happens? Like Klungo or Congo or whatever his name was from Banjo-Kazooie? Mario's animations have so much personality in this hack. This hack has been great. This hack has been so great. I'm not... Can I just, like, punch you in the face? You can kill regular snowmen like that. It looks like they removed it for the boss. That's news to me with the regular ones, though, but I will remember that. Thank you. Still learning new things about Mario 64. I have a lot to learn still about Mario 64, despite the 80 hours of B3313 we played. But what am I missing? This fire looks like maybe bigger than the other ones? He's throwing money at me, which is great. I will never complain about money being thrown at me. Remember, you can have your name featured at the end of shorts if you're a channel member. But okay, let's see. What else can I do? Patreons as well. Appreciate, no matter how you support, watching, doing one of those methods, it's all very much appreciated, everyone. And thank you again, Christian. But what am I missing here? The snowmen are named Mr. Blizzard. That is true. Wait, throw it at the fire. It's got to do something. No? I noticed that the fire, like, is sometimes taller. Like, it's a short fire. That's a short fire. This is a tall fire. Like, this has got to mean something. It's still tall. Oh, I wonder. Did that hurt him? Oh, I think it did. And then that's why it gives you money back. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Yes! Take that. This is cool. This is cool. Look, he's so tiny now. Maybe I can run around him now. Okay, maybe I do run around him now. Maybe? Maybe I gotta do the fire thing one more time. Can use a little more help. Maybe I have to do it out of the big fire again. Is it the big fire? Maybe. There you go! That was great. That was awesome. Is there a name option to have your name featured at the end of t-shirts instead? That was a really cool level. I guess like that was all that was in there, but that was fun. Look, it's like someone's bedroom. Gonna hang out on the bed. What if I fell asleep in the middle of whatever this is? That is suspicious. I'm just gonna leave it here for a minute and we'll see if anything happens. Oh yes, the flaming on your butt to kill a boss. Exactly, right? Exactly. There's a 5 secrets too. There's a 5 secrets too. We are up to 7 secret stars, which is pretty darn good. We got 38 in total. Is he ever gonna fall asleep in the middle of this thing? No damage, let's run. Fair wise funny. Oh, there isn't anything here? And it looks suspicious. I don't think I ever saw in a Mario 64 hack yet where falling asleep did anything. Oh no! Oh no! That pillow, just too steep for the poor old Mario here. Something on that side of the bed, but not on this side. See, that's the thing about you Mario 64 hackers. You could put like literally anything anywhere. You could put a teleport right in the middle of this and nobody would ever know. But that was an awesome secret. Cool little detour we found here. And now we work our way back to normality. As normal as it gets. I'm a tire. I like it. What a cool little like side area that ended up being. And in terms of like things we haven't explored yet, Did it always play this music here? It may have. I just wasn't thinking about it at the time. So we have one more door down that hall to go through. And does this door go anywhere, or is it all like sealed shut? No, this one works too. We got a boo, a big boo. Do you have a level inside you? You have a mini Bowser key. Okay. Oh, I think we were inside here. That's where one of the stars from the slide was. We got this door. We lost the key. We are now in like some giant courtyard. This is crazy. This is crazy. So what was that key all about? This works. Is this like actually a fire level? Okay, I have a question in terms of like how much more content is left. Do you think we should save this for another stream? If there's like still 3 or 4 levels to go, we probably should. If this is like the last level, then we'll do it now. But I think if there's any more than that, we should probably come back to it in like the future. Save it. Yeah, I think so. I think we've been saving every time we get a star, right? So we're good. Your newsflash. Yeah, we all know YouTube's kind of weird. But we got a fire level coming up. That's awesome. That's awesome. Excellent course. That was a cool sound. Brings you all the way back here. You're good for maybe an hour more? All right. Well, this has been so great. Next Tuesday, you have got the vibe. Like this hack has been so fun. And the fact that it kept going longer than like we thought it was going to be wrapped up after 27 stars. I've been having a great time. So next week we'll finish this one up, and then we'll be checking out one of the other 2 that I had preloaded on here. And I hope you'll all look forward to that. And I know you're all looking forward to Thursday when we get back to Bubsy 3D. What a twist, going from Mario 64 to Bubsy 3D, released only months apart. You can barely tell the difference. Oh, it was hilarious to see his screaming. So I've done a full playthrough of Unabandoned A2 B3313. There's a playlist on my channel on the YouTube side, which you may be interested in checking out. 20 parts. It's nuts, some of the things that happen. But thanks everyone for joining tonight. Really glad you've been enjoying this. I have been. And CTF64, thank you so much for coming by and sharing some cool stuff about this hack. It's been really good. This has been a fun stream. Really liking this hack. I'm so glad. This has been really great. I'm trying to have Mario look at the screen, but instead it always turns it so that the screen's like behind him. Mario will not look at the audience. It's against the rules. Good to hear it's good. Oh, it's been great. It's been really great. Thank you for having a look at that B3313 playthrough. Any final thoughts before we wrap up? But otherwise, as always, you got the shorts every day. Video coming up on Friday. And I'll see you Thursday for Bubsy. On YouTube, I'll not use that word. Remember, you can't say the word "but" on YouTube, so don't take whatever it blocks or not too seriously. But take care. Have a great night, everyone. Bye for now.